He brings a flame up with his left hand and puts the dagger in it. And then presses it to the dog's chest.
No, I'm not gonna let that. No, that's enough. That's enough. No.
I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna walk up behind the guy, pull out my shotgun, and just fucking blast him both barrels. Straight in the back.
Okay.
As you should. As you should.
Yep.
Darth as Strider Silverbow.
So, you want to know my story, eh? Well, my name is Strider Silverbow, ex-leg breaker for the Guy Show. But I didn't start off like that. I was born in damnation, where the best case for a kid is a murderer and the worst is a demon. Once I turned 18, I beat my way into the Guy Show and became one of their go-to leg breakers. I did a lot of things, from burning down a store to threatening to kill a man with his own fists. But most importantly, I got shit done. Until eventually I met her. Amber Silverbow and the Abyss Claws. Man, they were truly something else. But let me get back on topic. The Claws owed the mob some money, and I was sent to collect. But my usual strategy of punching them till they broke and gave up the money wasn't working, so I tried something new. Negotiation, which turns out works way better, and I'm just as good at as punching. After that job, I became a very well-known leg breaker for the mob. Not because of my fighting skills, but because of the way I communicated. I had a way of making even the most hardened criminals give up the money. I found what they loved, and I would give them a little push. Eventually, though, Amber showed me there's more to life than damnation and the mob, so we moved to Upper Jarls, and I started my own mercenary company, the Silver Bullet Syndicate. Whenever you need a job done, I make sure my team delivers, even if we don't look like a team of highly trained mercenaries. We'll finish the task by whatever means necessary. A few years after I started my company, Amber and I got married, and since I didn't have a surname, I took hers. Now I run the Silver Bullet Syndicate, taking whatever job comes our way, whether it be from the scum of damnation or the nobles in Upper Jarls.
Kira as Dreams Maddox King.
Is this thing on? It seems like it's on. Fuck it, the light's blinking, I'm just gonna go. Hey, my name's Dreams. And yeah, that is a nickname. My real name is not important enough to deserve a mention. I don't know why I'm doing this. Maybe they'll find this recording in a time capsule, or maybe they ask for the horoscope. That's pretty funny. Anyway, I don't like talking about my past. My father was an abusive son of a bitch, and my mother preferred the pills over me. So we can move on. I was, and still am, a product of the streets. I lived on my own when I was very young. Stealing and dealing, there was never a job too small. And I eventually robbed my way to anesthesia. And by this time I was 18 or 20, I can't really remember. However, being young and dumb, I got mixed up with this asshole who thought he was a big fish. And long story short, I might have fucked him over. And then he tried to kill me. And while I was being shot at, I had an encounter. Okay, full disclosure, I was behind the desk and very high. But I was sure I was going to die. And then I met her. She saved me. She changed my life. From terrible to absolute shit. It's funny when I think back how a single moment can influence your life so deeply. But I am a child born from abuse and abandonment, so why should this be any different? Pathetic, right? My only solace are drugs or the fact that a bullet will eventually kill me. Fuck this. The mood's ruined.
Lavi as Killier the Siren Xylaris.
Hey there, sweetheart. My name is Killian Xylaris, but people who don't know me call me the Siren. I was born as Siano Duvri to Filvero as Salusa, a well-known herbalist. I have 5 younger siblings and grew up with a pretty uneventful life. Luckily, however, thanks to my parents' amazing genes, I was able to land a few jobs and open the Siren's Call Casino at 23. Soon after, I got married to a man named Alred. Alred was attractive and charming, a gentleman, and a man too good to be true. And he was. Once we got married, it was almost as if a switch within him flipped and he changed. One day after a long night at the casino, I came home from work. My husband was lounging on the couch and immediately yelled at me to get him some liquor. And so, I went to the nightshade to fix him his usual drink. You know, some guys just can't hold their nightshade. I gave the keys to the Siren's Call to one of my sisters in the Nightwings and left Sienna out of fear that my husband's buddies may be coming after me. Since then, I've been opening casinos whenever I had the time. But ever since my husband's death, people would commission me for other jobs, and eventually, I realized how good I was. So now, here I am, working as an assassin at the Silver Bullet Syndicate. Even if you don't want a job done, you can always come to me for a good time. I won't bite, unless you want me to.
Bruno as Esme Hush Badeau.
Hey, I'm Esme Bado, aka Hush. I've never been the type to make friends. With a life on the run, it's kinda hard to find your clique. Which is why I decided I'd make sure everyone I meet is mine. Sorry about that. I'll make sure everyone I meet is my friend. And those who aren't, well, there's always a way around it. I grew up in Anarkesia, a pretty cute place if you enjoy living in the suburbs. My parents never really liked me that much. They even tried me to do card readings and predict people's futures because I got hit by lightning once and then made me their chosen child. I was never into that. So one day, I skipped town. I won't tell you my reasons, but it's not a place I want to go back to. Nowadays, I sneak between the underworld and the overcity, taking from those who have too much and keeping those who don't have much from getting more than me. Life as a kid in this place isn't easy, you know. Always on the run, dodging bullets and people who want you dead. So I decided to join the mercenaries, make some coin, and maybe one day I'll stop running. But that day isn't today. Catch you around.
Jamal as Midnight Frost.
What's that? You want to know my story? Okay. You ever been to Hamachi? No? Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's a beautiful place. Traditional way of life. Not too many people. Cold. Give it a week and you'd be bored out of your skull. Couldn't imagine staying there another year. So, I left. Yeah, on foot. Don't look at me like I'm a madman. I'm still alive, aren't I? Yeah, well, anyway. I made the trek to Valis. Place is a bit more like it. Bustling port city, so there's never a dull moment. Drunken sailors bloody everywhere. Perfect for nicking stuff, mind you. So I did. A lot. Managed to scrape enough together to afford my first piece. An ancient bit of crud. Practically an antique. But it did the job. Once got that first one, yeah, let's just say, the rest came quick. I could have stayed there. Quite happily. Pretty much forever. But, still wanted to see more of the world. So, set off again. Through the wilderness. Yeah, on foot. Again, don't give me that look. I ended up in Juris. I was not disappointed. Let me tell you, there's no shortage of work there. Took up a few bounties here and there, and the pay was good. Real good. Did a few good jobs. That's when I met Strider. He liked my work. He gave me an offer I'd be mad to turn down. So that's how I joined the Silver Bullet. I ain't had a reason to look back since.
Josh as Lucas the Fallen Angel.
Come on, you can do this. Get rid of these fucking wings. This is fucking useless. Why can't I get rid of you? I don't want to look like this anymore. I don't want to look like an angel or a devil. I just want to be fucking normal. Fuck. Fucking idiot for making that deal with that fucking genie. It's not like I needed him for my magic anyway. I need to find some place to hide. I can't stay here. Who's there? Just stay out, okay? Leave me alone.
We start at 5 o'clock in the morning, or perhaps 4:30. It's the middle of the night. You're all fast asleep. Dreams, you hear a knock on your door.
Can I just please? I'll get up, barefoot, shirtless. Open the door.
And standing
Hello?
at your door is Delilah. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you.
No, it's no problem. Just give me a second, and I'll put my shirt on, put my socks on, and open the door. Hey, what's up?
I had a dream,
Really?
but I thought I should tell you because you were in it. Whoever's hitting their keyboard like a boss, can they stop hitting their keyboard like a boss? Thanks.
Sure. Yeah, come in.
Thanks. I had a dream you were speaking to someone. Tiefling.
What?
It was unusual. He had dark black eyes. You were in damnation.
Dark black eyes, damnation. What else did you see? Did you see their? Did you hear their? Did they say their name or anything
No,
else? Or?
but he asked you if you were willing to go through with it. And you said yes. That was it. It's not a memory.
I really can't remember. I don't know.
I've only ever had 2 dreams that honored my father. One was my mum pushing me on a swing. This was the second. It's got to mean something, right?
Yeah. Well, kid. Thanks. I'll remember this.
Thank you.
Just trying to get some sleep, okay?
Oh, well. And she heads off back to bed.
I'll just close the door and sit back. Shit. And just try and think about exactly what she told me.
As you do, you sort of think back over time and you don't remember anybody who looked like this. Or ever that meeting. Maybe it's a foreshadowing. Who knows?
Me? I hope it's good. But most likely, it'll be bad.
Time drifts onwards and you get back to sleep. And we flick to Darth. Strider, sorry. Where you hear an incessant knocking at your door. It's, I don't know, 8:30 in the morning.
What time did we get back from the job last night? Pretty late, right?
4.
Alright. I get myself out of bed and I just go and answer the door.
Standing there is Skelly. Hey boss, I'm sorry to come to your house, but I thought you might have forgotten. Olivia's coming for a job interview in half an hour.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you're right. Alright, I'll be over in a minute, yeah.
I thought you might want this, and she hands you a coffee.
Yes, much
Hey, Strider.
appreciated.
Go easy on the girl.
Yep.
She's had a hard life.
Of course. When do I go hard on people who don't deserve it?
True. I just didn't know. I heard what happened to Amber. Angry people make different decisions.
Wait, hold.
She's got her finger
You're talking
chopped
about
off?
her finger, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what
Don't
I thought.
worry.
I thought you were talking about something else for a
No,
second.
no. She had her foot chopped off as well now. No.
Last night came home drunk and rage somehow.
Yeah, no. She just fears that you're a little angry at the world.
No, it's fine. I'm more angry at the Gauchai, if anything, but done with them.
Good. Good.
It's not like the Gauchai is the world.
I'll see you over at the...
It's been my world for my whole life.
True.
Are you two talking from two completely different places in town?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, no. It's
Yeah.
just inside.
Me saying that.
So Elena,
Yeah.
Strider is in his house.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna get ready, wash up, get the stink out because he moves a lot. I would like to welcome Olivia into the Silver Bullet. If I'll literally be waiting at the door.
Okay, so you're going to have got up 4 hours after you went to sleep, yeah?
Sure.
He only
Okay,
needs
make a
four.
Constitution save. Are you an elf? No,
She's a fairy.
yeah. Miss Human is not as human as she looks. Yeah, you're right.
spoiler?
You're fine.
What?
Spoilers.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. Regardless, yeah, no, you'll be absolutely fine. That's fine. But it will be Strider who arrives first. Well, it'll be Skelly who arrives first, actually. And Skelly comes in. Morning. Oh, Esme, you're up.
Hi, Skelly.
How's the tea?
Great. Where's Olivia?
She's due in about 15 minutes. I went to knock on Strider's door. I don't quite know if he'll make it here in time, so it's good that you're up. Maybe you'll be able to greet her.
Let's hope not.
Okay. And yep, Skelly will go into the office, and you see she's chatting with Dane about Delilah.
And where am I at this point?
I am going to assume that the rest of you are fast asleep, having got back
Right.
from the job 4.5 hours ago. The
Yeah.
only exception is
Yeah, that's a good
Kellyanne.
shout.
Kellyanne, are you up?
Yeah.
Okay. Kellyanne is up and what, breakfasting?
I would say she's cleaning her precious gun.
Excellent.
Oh,
But yeah.
Kira, what have you done here? This is interesting.
Well, this is the
I like
normal
it.
music for the Silver Bullet. You've had it
Like
every
it.
session.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I haven't had it up this loud before.
Ah, okay. Well, that's what we get for playing Euro beats before the session. So, the next person to come to the door is Strider, and this means that Olivia is late. Strider, you come in. Good morning. Scully looks at you. Olivia's not here yet?
I didn't see anyone coming in before me or behind me.
I've been staring at the door for 15 minutes, Scully. She hasn't
Why?
come in yet.
Okay.
Obviously.
She must
Why
be
have
late.
you been staring at the door?
Can't I stare at doors, boss? Like,
I'm not saying you
It's
can. I'm
okay.
just wondering if there's other things that you could be doing with your time.
Dane looks at you.
We just got paid last night.
Am I alright to leave, Esme, or
oh, Scully.
Skelly?
Dane
No,
has
Dane wants to leave with Delilah.
Dane?
Yeah, he's been here all night. He'd quite like to go home.
You're asking me? Oh my god,
I don't know. You
babe.
you look very
Yeah.
protective of this
No.
door right now.
Babe, go home. I kind of love that you're finally giving me the authority I deserve.
Yes, let's call it that. It's more that
Excuse me?
the look you're giving that door is terrifying. And with that, Dane and Delilah will head out. We get to 9:30 in the morning. Frost, you begin to stir.
Okay, gonna haul tail downstairs.
Okay,
Morning.
you make your way down.
Coffee. Need.
It's on the side.
Like-
Skelly points.
Morning,
Thank
Frost.
you.
You're such a morning person.
Yes. Yes, imagine.
Another half an hour
I don't
passes.
think that will ever change.
Breakfast is
Esme's been staring at the door this whole time.
I know.
I'll give you
Strider?
one day, Frost. Yeah,
I think she's late.
she was late when I got here, so yeah.
My eyes are starting to hurt, Strider.
I told you don't have to stare at the door. We're all gonna see it. It's in a
It's
very
a matter of
centralized
principle.
area.
Strider, you mentioned me just now. Call me.
Oh yeah, I was saying, yeah. I'm gonna make you a morning person yet. Don't worry.
Speaking of morning people, Lucas, begin to stir. It's 10 o'clock in the morning.
Alright, at this point I'm probably a couple of cups of coffee deep.
Sorry, I was reading something.
That's fine. You've just woken up. It's 10 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, that's awfully early.
But you did have a day of shopping planned, so...
Okay. Then I will get up, sit on the edge of my bed, stretch out, pet Dimitri. Then I will stand up. Are showers a thing in this world?
Yeah.
Do I have like an ensuite, or do we all share a bathroom?
Not at the moment. You will share a bathroom. There are 2 bathrooms. One is in the basement, but it's usually left to frost. Otherwise, the drain gets clogged.
It gets clogged either way.
Yeah. Then I will. I mean, I'm not even sure how I'd shower with wings. So
With
I'll just
difficulty
go into the bath.
and prestidigitation.
Well, I'll just go. Well, I don't have those.
No, but that's usually how one would manage it.
No, well, yeah.
Prestidigitation
Unfortunately, I
shower?
can't.
Probably
I
do
will,
some bird bath things.
Anyway.
I will go into the bathroom
Yeah.
and get a washcloth and wash it just to tie myself.
You're doing a cloth wash, okay.
Yeah,
Dreams,
basically.
as Lucas walks past your bedroom, you do start to stir. And as you're just getting up, you hear almost a smash. As Ada, as Cal, and a girl you've never met before come flying through the door, Esme, at 100 miles an hour, pretty much.
Ah, dodge!
And Esme, make a perception check.
A perception.
Mm-hmm.
That is 16. Also, I'm gonna roll my 2d20s.
Ada turns to you all and get her safe. And
Oh,
grab a
what?
weapon.
What the hell's happening?
Cross!
Right.
Cross gun! Now!
Yeah, first, grab him a shotgun straight away. Shotgun's ready.
Esme, you see 3 men chasing after Ada, headed towards the front door. They're all
No, it's men!
They are all holding shotguns.
My shotgun is raised and ready. If one of them rounds the corner with a shotgun raised, his head's getting blown the fuck off.
Oh, the shotgun is pointing at your door right now.
Yeah, how far away are they
Shotgun, yeah.
from?
30 foot?
Yeah, I'm at the front door right now.
30 foot away. I'm assuming you're all at the front door apart from Dreams and Lucas.
I'll pull the table up and hide behind it.
Don't ruin our
Shotgun's at the ready for
What's
when
going
one
on?
of them comes through the door.
This girl is due for an interview with you. She's being chased by 3 thugs. Look like mercs of some sort.
I knew it
No,
was trouble.
I'm saying that out to them. Like,
Oh. Give up the gun and we won't shoot.
the fuck you will.
I'm giving up shit.
Okay.
Get him, boss!
Explain what the fuck is going on first.
She's ours.
Last time I checked, she doesn't belong to anyone.
Does a 26
and
hit
you're
you?
pointing guns at my establishment, so
Sorry, does a 26 hit you?
me, all of my employees have the right to shoot you.
Okay, good. He will shoot. Strider, that's a 26 to hit.
That is.
Okay, where is my... Oh, I need to go to the other page. Sorry, bear with me a second. So you could all see the rolls.
Wait, is he shooting with a shotgun?
Yeah. He's
At what range?
15 foot.
Oh, if he was moving close enough for me to shoot, I would have been shooting as a trigger reaction.
Okay, well, shoot him. You'll take
Yeah,
8
I'm fucking
damage,
shooting.
Strider. Sorry, you'll take 13 damage, my bad.
Yeah, it's an 18 hit guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
don't need
he's
to roll
taking
damage,
21
he's dead.
damage.
He's dead. 2 more ascend on the building.
Can
sure.
I shoot back?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of our establishment,
Please
or I'm
do.
killing both of you as well.
I'll throw a cup.
19?
Yeah, okay. You shoot him and hit him in the side of the forehead. Only one remains, and he... Oh, whoa, and drops his weapon. Look,
I'll throw a cup.
I was just... Ouch. He won't die to that.
No, damn right, Mike.
And he sort
I
of...
just want to say
hey,
that. I just want to say that during this, like, obviously we hear gunshots upstairs, and I was gonna be like,
That's normal.
I should keep going.
Frost is probably doing some shit.
Dreams, are you coming down the stairs?
Yes, I am.
You see Skelly crouched under the desk.
Can I have an action?
Okay.
Yeah, please, shoot away. But
All
he is
right,
holding his hands up going, hey guys,
Yeah.
it's okay.
I'm
Hey,
going
Trank, I want
to
to ask.
Lavi, go on.
tackle him
You're watching him, sir?
and tackling.
Oh, okay.
Can I hit him to the ground?
Yeah. With fair ease.
Okay. And then I'm gonna hold my sniper to his head.
Brutal.
Wait, fucking blank.
He looks up. Look, I was paid the same as these guys to come on this job, but unlike them, I don't think my life is worth it. You want to know?
Smart move.
You want to know why we're after the girl?
Yes.
Yeah, because he came fucking shooting up my establishment. So, yeah, I want to know.
I didn't shoot. Just saying.
They did. They paid for it.
They did, and as far as I'm concerned, you're with them, so...
Money's in their pockets. The girl left her.
Right, I'm gonna saunter over and take the money out of their pockets whilst they're on the ground, whilst he says that.
The girl left her employment
You're
when
dead.
highly advised not to. I doubt we'll be the last
She
that is
changed
sent.
her employment when she was told not to?
I doubt we'll be the last that is sent. She knows things.
I do recall Skelly telling us where she worked. Where does she work?
At the moment, she's been a waitress in the Fair Dock, but then she took a job as a receptionist for a group from Damnation.
Right.
So she knows something. She heard something she was supposed to hear.
That's what I would
What
think.
group? What group
She'd be
hired you?
connected to the Gaushai somehow. That's all you know. He says, look, I don't know what information she knows, but you should be aware. And
I'm gonna look back.
I don't suppose you might take that away from my head. I'm not gonna do anything.
Yeah, I was gonna look back to Shredder if he gives me okay. If not,
The guy's offering you his gun.
well, I get his
Yeah,
gun
don't take
anyway.
his-
Yeah. But he's just offering you his gun now so that you know that he's not gonna shoot.
From up the stairs, I'd be like, yeah, thanks you for giving the lady the gun. Also, your money will also be appreciated. Thank you.
Fine. He throws
Thanks.
a coin. Sorry, where I was before, Dreams, you noticed that Skelly is crouched behind the desk. But Skelly's not one to get scared very easily. What she's actually doing is shielding the young girl who is under the table.
Oh, she's shilling Delilah.
No, Olivia. Delilah's left.
Olivia. I mean, so because you said young, I didn't think Olivia was that young. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, she's sort of 23, 24.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she's younger than me then. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. You get his coin person. Look, I don't have any more information, but I can tell you who hired me if that helps.
As a matter of fact, can you think of who hired you?
Doesn't matter. Just let him tell.
Yes, because we can see his exact face. Hello.
Yeah, I can
Nothing.
think of who he hired him.
Perfect. Don't struggle.
Are we using
He's
code
very
thoughts?
confused. Okay. But yeah, you get an image of one Bernard Capstein.
I will show it to our friend Ada, who now knows what he looks like.
Iliern, I don't care what you do with him. If you want to blow his brains out, be my fucking guest. I just want him off my fucking property.
Hey, why are you blowing me up? I'm not gonna do anything, I'm leaving.
I said I don't care what happens to you. I just want you fucking gone. And if my employee here decides that they want to shoot you, I don't fucking care. I'm not gonna stop them.
Well, to put it that way, I feel like cleaning up Ray.
Oh, that's true. That would be a bitch.
Jeez.
I don't feel like rotting corpses.
I'm gonna live because
Yeah.
you don't want to clean up brain?
You
Yeah.
could
Yeah.
not.
I am so
not-
glad you have a
it's
good
not.
view on hygiene.
She
More
didn't
effort than
stutter.
it's worth.
Look, I will say one other thing. If you ever need someone to help a bit of dirty work,
What do you mean? You're so weak. I'm so sorry. Esme will go back in to drink her tea.
he looks over. My companions are weak. I am the one who didn't shoot. So, weak or not, at least the one with the brain. If you ever need any
Your
work,
name's-
In your head at the minute, yeah, that's for sure.
He's got a point.
you ever need
It's
any
a good
help,
point.
the name's Vic. And could do with some work for some interesting people like you. You'll find me more resourceful than you think.
Alright,
I'll
Vic,
keep that in
regardless of what
mind.
the others think or say, I'll tell you what. You are right, you're smarter than the rest there. I'm intrigued. Don't care about the others, but I'm intrigued already.
Good. Let's talk from a more sociable distance. At this moment, he will misty step, and his weapon disappears from your hand, Kellyan. He appears 30 foot in front of you, holding his gun.
Actually, I have a question.
And he puts his gun into a holster. Then you may talk.
I have a question. I'll walk up to him. I'm a pretty good judge of character. Tell me, you do any kind of drugs or anything like that?
I do lead lines. It's part of the job.
He's
I've been
good.
known to pop a sprint occasionally.
He's fine. I'll walk over to the girl. I'll walk to Olivia.
Yeah, you'll be able to walk over to Skelly. She's still protecting Olivia.
Wait, Casanova?
Yeah.
I don't trust him. He says that he has a brain, but someone with a brain would offer to work with us. Go on to close.
Yeah, that is what he was saying. He's basically asking for a job.
He's just saying
Well,
if you ever need some work, he's around. Here. Here's my sending disc. My sending disc code. And he'll pass it over to you. It's like a small orb with a signature impression on it. You ever need anything? Give us a call. Oh, which one of you's dreams?
That'll be me.
Jylok sends his greetings.
Oh, so your friends are... Oh, this guy's good. Don't even worry about it. He knows Jylok? Yeah, we're good. Sorry about that, man. Hey, sorry about that.
He's that good.
Hey, listen, you gotta be cool to me to know Jylok, alright?
Yeah, I know. Listen, I grew up in Damnation. I know you get fucking shot there every day. All right.
There you
Let's
go.
just go back inside and deal with the other problem that we have on our hands now.
What's the problem? Who, Olivia? She's fine.
Oh, Dreams, you have another problem.
No, she just had people try to kill her.
Dream,
I have a problem?
Yeah, you have a problem. You just leant on a piece of the broken glass from the door and took 5 piercing damage.
Did you say something, Kellyan?
Fuck. Ouch.
I said mighty.
Alright,
he
Dreams.
missed.
Go on, Kellyan.
I'm just saying, he misty stepped 30 feet away. I don't get disadvantage with my story.
30 feet? I think you do get disadvantage at 30 feet with a sniper, don't you?
Last session I didn't.
No, I moved you to 60.
was a lot
We moved you to
further
60.
Yeah, I moved 60.
Yeah, your misty step backwards. You'll both be 60 foot away. But no, he clearly is a lot more implanted and adept than the other two were. Speaking of which, you find 2 shotguns on them, both are 2C make, and approximately 3,500 gold between the two of them.
I'm gonna come down the stairs dressed and with Dimitri on my shoulders, and like
Hey, good morning.
Not even look at the ground where the dead bodies are. Just very nonchalantly walk over
They're
them.
outside. They're
They're
not
outside,
in the
yeah.
building.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we shot them before they came in.
Okay, so is the door still open?
Yeah, we're probably coming back in right now, I'd assume.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna like just walk past the front door into the, I don't know the layout of the house, but into the kitchen.
Yep.
And then Dimitri's gonna jump off my shoulders, go outside and eat up the dead bodies.
Fantastic.
Thank God.
Useful.
Saves us cleaning work.
And then come back inside, and by the time Dimitri comes back inside to jump back onto me, I'm like leaning against the cabinets with a mug of coffee.
You hear a sort of whimper from under the desk, and Skelly moves away. And Olivia
Skelly, what the
is
hell
about
is that?
5'4". She's got her hair in a bob, and you can see there's mascara running down her face either side. She turns to you. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to bring trouble. I didn't know.
What's up,
Okay.
weirdo?
I didn't get a
Fine,
word
I
of
wouldn't
that.
really consider that
Esme
trouble.
first.
I said, sup, weirdo?
I guess. Well. I guess that's the end of that. There's not much point in me applying for a job if I'm going to bring trouble to your doorstep, is there?
Hold on.
So
Fine.
fast.
Not so fast.
She
Oh,
looks
that's part
at
of the
you.
song.
Yeah, I don't quite understand why, but we'll just leave it for a second. It'll cut in a second.
It's Esme's radio.
Strider? You said not so fast.
Yeah.
She's sort of just staring at you blankly, waiting for you to keep speaking.
I'm still willing to listen, sit down for an interview. Everyone has a past, right? There isn't one person in here who hasn't gotten shot and probably brought trouble to this doorstep.
Your past dead on the doorstep? That's...
Not this
You guys are
doorstep,
cool.
but other doorsteps, yes.
Well... I'm not much good with a gun. Is that part of the job requirement?
I have plenty of people who are good with guns.
Okay.
I don't need any more, honestly.
I'm pretty sure I'm
good.
plenty enough gun. You won't have to worry.
I'm good with a phone
Yeah,
and a
you're
notebook.
reasonable. That's honestly what we need more than anything.
She
We
laughs.
suck with paperwork.
Well, basically, yeah, Skelly told me that you need somebody to greet people, take notes, any jobs that might be there, take full information, etc. I used to work as a waitress in the Fair Duck, and, well, you need to be able to take a lot of orders quickly and take down notes in a concise and proper manner that can be recorded later on in the day. I also
Care for
worked as a
references?
host. Sorry, care for who?
Do you have references?
I do, from the Fair Duck. I
Oh
don't,
wait, they're dead.
I don't have references from my most recent job, as, let's just say we didn't leave on pleasant terms.
Speaking of that
Yes.
most recent job, what was that exactly?
Lachlan was his name. He runs a small-time group. They're nothing big. I didn't think it was going to be any trouble, and then they got this big job. And they started moving in certain people who appeared to be slaves. I wasn't happy with it. I didn't want to be part of it. I said to them I didn't want to be part of it. They told me I could leave, so I left.
So nice. This is just the cleanup work. Alright, well, you said they're a small-time group?
So I thought, until this job. They moved 25 people in, I would say. All into damnation.
Does that name sound familiar to me?
Lachlan? No, he's nothing to do with the Gusher. He's a new player in town.
Alright.
He's
Great.
He's a tiefling.
Doesn't have any-
I don't know, about 5'6". Really black eyes. Fairly slim, nasty-looking fellow.
And he's affiliated with Bernard Capstein.
Bernard is... You know who Bernard is, Strider. Bernard is somebody who orders hits from the Gauchai. That's it.
Hey, Ada?
Yes.
I'll just pull it to the side. You know, it would be such a shame if the collision were to find out that such a small group was moving around slaves. Am I right, girlie?
She looks at Strider. Should I be telling stories in front of Simon? Simon works for the Collusion. The Collusion hate slavery. Esme is suggesting that Simon finds out about the slavery that...
I mean,
You're cool, boss.
that's none of our concern what they do.
No,
What they
but
do. If you want to,
if they were to cause a little bit of trouble with the group...
two birds, one stone. Yeah, actually, that's a really good idea.
Well, it just
Yeah,
so
I
happens
know.
Simon's in town today, and I'll go... Bear with me. And she heads to the side, to a side room. Sort of steps slightly behind a curtain. And then she comes out looking like a slightly angry-looking gentleman. Human. Bit of a gruff voice as she goes, I'll be back soon.
I know you know how to look after yourself, but take care, yeah?
You know what?
I got it.
Yeah, you know, I don't really care about any of this. Just let me, I'll learn about it later. I gotta go out.
Dreams, make an
And I'll
insight
just-
check.
15.
15. You remember your little visitor in the night?
Mm-hmm.
And Lachlan's description seemed very similar.
Okay. Lachlan. Alright.
Take care of
Hey,
yourself.
Dreams,
You can go
before
out.
you head out,
Lachlan. Yeah, what's up, kitty cat?
I should slap you for that one, but instead I'll be nice. You gashed
Sorry,
your hand up pretty bad there on the door. Want me to take a look at that for you?
This? Come on, really?
Yeah, why not, man? Like, it's hard to deal with your own hand, isn't it? Always helps to have someone else deal with it. When you got a pair to work with.
All right. Sure. I got a lot on my mind. I'm sorry if I'm a little short, but yeah, come on.
Yeah, no worry, man. So I'm gonna pull out my what's it called again? What are we calling it again? It's not the healer's kit, is it? As such?
Yeah, it's a healer's kit. It's a med
Right.
kit.
That's one. Right. Okay. Yeah, and I'm just gonna use that to help patch him up and
Cool.
yeah, fix up his
Roll a
hand a bit.
2d6. I don't know why you're doing it instead of him, but you know, hey, it's all friends and
That's
family.
I'm
fine.
gonna do the same.
That's a 5.
Oh, yeah,
You'll get
perfect.
5
I'm
health.
back up to full.
He's got
Yep.
full health.
Thanks.
Okay, cool.
It's easier for me to do it because you know
Okay.
it's hard to use a healer's kit with one hand when you're trying to work on the other, isn't it? Think about it.
Correct. Lachlan is the tiefling in charge of the small-time group that started hustling slavery. Bernard Capstein is basically a hitman coordinator for the Gauchai. He's not small-time.
So Lachlan is a slaver.
That's what she's telling you. Skelly turns to you guys and... Guys, I don't know if a 5-person interview is quite what Olivia had in mind. I don't suppose maybe we might do this a little quieter?
Or
And
Yeah.
maybe I can get you a coffee, Strider, Olivia? Okay, yes, please.
Frost, if you don't have anything planned, I'd like you to just watch around in case anyone tries to burst into the fucking company again. Shoot
Yeah,
up the
sure
place.
thing. I'll just reload my shotgun real quick and
Stand
keep
at the door.
watch.
Yeah. thanks.
Yeah, and one more thing before I leave you to it. You want to turn me into a morning person? Keep plenty of coffee supplied, maybe some Olisuba tea, and more action like that of the morning. That'll do the trick.
More? Skelly looks over at the window.
Hey, listen.
so-
I don't think that this
Shall
shitty
I call
apartment
somebody to
is
fix the
gonna
door?
handle it. Please do.
She'll do so. You're left just Strider and Olivia in the room. And she says, well, I don't really know what else you'd want to know. I'm a quick study. I learn fast. I don't judge, but I don't want any of that sort of really brutal stuff. You know? You go out to kill somebody, you go out to kill somebody, but yes, Esme, that's fine. I don't mind if you guys go out to kill somebody. I don't mind if you've got a job thieving, but slavery, killing children, that sort of thing, it's probably not on my books.
I understand. That is
But Scotty said you're good
definitely-
people at heart. Or at least somewhat in her description.
Yeah. I don't know how the entire group feels, but me personally would never take a hit out on a kid or help slavers traffic people. That's a little bit too far in my book. But from the sounds of it, it sounds like you have the skill set that we need. I'm just wondering, how much longer do you think they're going to keep sending hits after you?
I didn't think they were going to
Yeah.
send hits after me in the first place, so I wouldn't have left. I don't know.
That's very...
I don't know, but Lachlan, he's in the office. The conversation's being held. Lachlan is based in Damnation. He's not far from the Reload, if you know the shop. Just next door. They've got a small shack they're hiding up there.
Alright.
I really didn't think they were big time at all. They're just a bunch of thugs.
Well,
They only had 4 people in the organization.
if it makes you feel any better, I haven't heard of them, and I know a lot of people down in Damnation, so I don't think he'll be much of a problem, especially once Simon catches word of it. I'll be 2 birds with 1 stone. Do you think you'll be wanting or needing a place to stay?
I'm staying at Skelly's old place. Since she moved in with Dane, I've been there for a couple of weeks.
Alright. I don't want any of my employees just being targeted for a hit on their way to work, so if you have accommodations, it's fine.
Just real quick, can you give us a description, Olivia?
Yeah, Olivia is 5 foot tall. She's wearing a bob, honey brown hair. She's got bright green eyes. She is human. She's fairly slim. Nothing else of note, really. She's wearing a simple pair of jeans, black jacket, zipped, over a sweater of some sort. And boots.
From what Skelly told me, It sounds like you're perfect, so if you want the job, it's yours.
Scotty said 10 till 4? Does that work for you?
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Okay. Although, she also mentioned that she might be off from 6 till 9, so that didn't make any sense to me, so how would 10 till 9 work?
Whatever works for your schedule, honestly.
Okay.
Usually, 6 to 9, we're usually out on jobs at that point in time,
Okay.
so no one's really ever here at the office, so...
And Scotty assures me that she manages the budget, and she mentioned a salary. Is that up to her, or...?
She handles a lot of the books and a lot of the paperwork.
She's a good woman.
She is.
I'll be on my ass
Lucky
for
to
that.
have her.
Well, thanks, boss, and I guess I'll get started and start learning. And perhaps I should
Welcome
start with
to the
this, and she picks up
Silver Bullet.
the sending disc sphere that was thrown into your place by the merc outside. Name
A dick.
added, or should this go in the bin?
Hold it on the side for now, just
Okay.
because,
Okay, records. You never need
just in
someone.
case I ever need anyone extra on a job.
Also, I should let you know I do have a few implants. I got them as part of the job when I was signing up to whatever that was down in Damnation. Just a few little things, but they mostly help me remember things.
Perfect. I don't have a problem with my employees having
They-
implants.
Just mean also that telepathy and stuff doesn't work with me.
Ah,
So
alright.
I thought I should give you a warning. Thanks.
Alright, that shouldn't be too bad.
I'll get started.
Of course.
And we will flick to Dreams. Dreams, where are you?
Well, do we all have? We don't all have sending discs, right? The sending discs are like, we don't have like a cell phone in our
You have a
pocket.
sending disc in the office, but you all have earrings that you can communicate with each other
Earrings.
with.
I don't want to talk to them. I want to contact Jarlock.
Oh, yeah, you have contact for him.
Okay.
You have a separate contact for him. Just speak clearly.
All right. Yeah, I was just contact. Hey, Jarlock, you there?
Dreams. Yeah, I am. It's early morning for you.
Yeah. Hey, you have some Havana?
I do, but I'm cooking at the moment. You'll have to come to me up in Jurazapa.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll make my way there.
Okay. You won't have been there before, so he'll give you directions.
Okay.
He's on... he's on the same street. That's helpful. He's on 14 Farlands Lane. He's just straight down the road.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'll just head down that way. I'm not sprinting, just walking
Yep.
briskly. Smoking a cigarette, and I'll wait till when I get there. I'll
You'll see a
Just call up
small house, black door.
Alright.
Probably
Jarlock, open the door.
it's open. Come in.
All right.
There's some goggles on the side as you come in.
All right. Oh, good. Found them. All right. What's up?
That was so slick. Anyway, so as you head on through the house, I'm downstairs in the basement. You see a basement. You see some stairs down to the basement, and the door opens to you, and there's smoke in the air, and there's bubbling. There's strange fumes going on everywhere. And
Hey, what's
I'm nearly
up?
done. I'm nearly done. Just the next batch of Sprint on the way. You ever
Alright.
done any of this?
Of course.
Oh, I thought I might be able to teach you a few things. You said Havana, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
I need 3.
Alright, just give me a second, and you see him start, with a machine, start printing out tablets, and then cutting them up into the right sizes, and sliding them to the side. The fumes dissipate in the air, and he pulls out a strange plant, and he begins to pick the leaves from it. This is the Havana plant. And he takes what looks like a cheese grater, really, but small. He starts grating the leaf down onto a piece of greaseproof paper. And then he holds it up under a sort of UV light, slowly drying it out. And then he takes from the UV light a previous batch that he'd dried. And then he passes each one of these sort of flecks of Havana through a sort of strange cube. And in that cube there appears to be a gas of some sort that's swirling and pale blue. And what we're doing now is taking away the edge of the burn and also lacing it slightly. This is what gives you the euphoric feeling when you smoke it.
Can I study this while he's doing this?
Yeah.
Well?
This is why he's explaining it. At the end, you'll make an intelligence check to see how much you've learned. So this is lacing it. We actually lace every smoked drug with mist. Mist is a nice, easy drug. It keeps you euphoric, but it also just covers the burning effect of some of the more powerful drugs.
Oh.
And then this is a little trick that you'll only see from me. And as he's emptying it into the bag, you see him take a strange machine and place it to the bag. He says, "This gas here is hydropromoxine. And what this does is keep it fresh for a lot longer than most other sellers. That's why there's a price on my drugs."
Charlotte, and this is why I fucking love you. This is like fucking poetry. Oh my god, artistry right here.
Oh, I thought of writing a book once, and then I realized I can't read or write.
Well, you know what? We'll fix that.
Maybe. I think it's overrated. The best knowledge is learned from the streets.
Yeah,
You can't write those. Anyway.
Look at me.
1, 2, and 3. That's
Thanks.
what you're looking for,
How much you
right?
want? Yeah.
How much do I want? That's a really good question. Let me go through my 7,400 tabs and I'll tell you.
I know it's 3K usually on the street. Actually, no, more than that.
It should
Actually.
be 2,000 a gram for Hello?
2,000.
Yeah, I'll give it to you for 5,000 for 3.
Thanks.
That's alright. It's always good doing business with you, Dreams.
And I don't really feel like going back. Do you you have empty room upstairs?
I do, but you had an encounter this morning, didn't you? Lamarck said he was sent
Yeah.
to shoot up the place.
Yeah.
Vic's an old friend.
You know what? I spoke to Vic. You know, pretty much Carol Urim was gonna ice his ass, but
she might have thought that. Vic's a lot tougher than he seems.
I mean, it's fine. I mean, as soon as you dropped your name and I found out he does lead lines, I was cool with him after that anyway.
He took out a Scythe for me once.
Oh.
He don't fuck about.
Okay.
Vic's a good merc, good lad. He's mostly into the sort of bodyguard protection stuff, but yeah, you know, he does his things.
Okay. All right. I'll make sure they know.
What you might want to know. Anyway, there are some rooms upstairs. I can't say I've ever used them, but they're there.
Actually, you know what? Overlord, where's there? Is there like a nice hotel around here?
The Merry Minstrel has excellent rooms, or you could go somewhere nice and expensive. That's up to you.
Not too expensive.
The Merry Minstrel will cost you about 450 for the night.
All right.
Or if
I'm
you
gonna
only
head
want it
that
for a
way.
few hours, it will cost you 200. So yeah, you're gonna head back past the door of the Silver Bullet and over to the Merry Minstrel.
And yeah.
Okay, and we shall leave you there and come to the group. What are you all doing?
Good question.
Scotty looks at you. I thought you guys were going out shopping.
Yeah, do we have any?
Probably.
I'll go with Lavi first. Yep, go on.
Do we have any other plans today? Do you need to take a little trip to the island?
You're cutting out slightly, by the way. Don't know why. Whether it's sensitivity or something. Do we have any other plans today? I didn't get the rest.
I have one plan, but other than shopping, no. Like,
Just shopping.
What was the rest of your question?
I want to take a trip to, if we're not doing anything else.
You really do like cutting out the exact wrong moment, don't you? We've had 3 times. You want to take a trip to the
Iron Needle.
Thank you. Sorry, I don't know what's happening. Yeah, it's just cutting you out on that exact word. I'll leave that to the group.
Guys, I'm kind of bored. Can we like rob a grocery store or something? I haven't done that in a month.
What? Why would we
Grocery.
go rob a grocery store?
I don't know. I just want to steal something. All you guys get me to do
Out
is
of
work
all
the
those
time.
shops, and you chose
Why a
grocery
grocery store? Then? Go to a liquor store. What?
magical good.
Let's rob a bank.
Hey, Esme.
Yeah.
I had some work I wanted to do today.
Does
Do
it?
you want to join me for the work just for a little bit of fun? See if you can handle it.
Frost, stop. You know I can't deal with this. What do you mean a little bit of fun?
Nicking shit, of course.
It's like music to my ears, and I'm a bard, so that means a lot.
No, I was going to do it on my own, but you know, since you're looking for something to do, I thought, why not? It might be a little bit of fun, huh?
Frost, I'm tearing up. I never thought you would ask.
Right. Now, question for the Overlord. I did ask about the healer's kits. Do they have 10 charges still,
No.
or are these
No.
unlimited?
Unlimited.
Right, okay.
Are you
Okay,
ready?
good.
All gonna go shopping separately? Brilliant.
Well,
I can't
figured
wait.
We were going as a group.
I can't wait. Let's go to 6
I've
different
only got
shops
one place on
simultaneously. Fucking brilliant.
Kellyan,
Not
Strider,
particularly such.
Lucas, maybe you could come and join me and see my world. And
It's
steal.
been a while. Dunno. And it's pets.
Lavi, you're gonna have to do something. We can't
Yeah, it's
understand
cutting
the
out.
words.
Is there a pet store anywhere?
That's better.
Yeah, there is a common pet store. You can head down the road. It's in Lower Juris. It's not far from you guys. It's on one street over.
Kellyan.
And that's on Varon Street. That's dogs, cats, birds, etc. You want something a little bit more exotic? You will need to go and visit Rathskeller.
I just need some pet soap to wash Hyperion.
Ah, yes, yeah, Jura's lower. Yep, it's called the Birds and the Bees.
Okay.
I just want to go somewhere and try to get some equipment to help my key and other monk stuff. If I can.
Well, Skelly looks over. Do any of you have business in Damnation today? Because I need to head down there.
Probably.
I wondered whether
Yeah,
we might all go together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm probably
why not?
most likely
Why
going to Damnation.
Okay, mine's a nice simple stop. I've got to pop to Rathskeller. Maybe you guys could leave me there?
Sure, we'll head over there and then I'll have to head off to the places where I'm headed.
Okay. You might want to pop over the road first to Birds and the Bees. It's a nice short walk, and you'll be able to kill the end. You can literally pop out, take 10 minutes, and come back with some soap. It'll cost you 65 gold.
I'm not gonna bother role playing it, but I do want to buy mostly things to help with this.
So there are various toys. There is pet feed. There is cages if you wish them, perches if you wish them. There's even a entire flying acrobat sort of gym that you can purchase if you wish. Prices rack up from there.
Yeah, I would buy that, except bring it every time. Oh,
Yeah. So without that, if you want to get some feed and some toys and stuff, it'll just cost you another 100.
that's. Hyperion deserves only the.
Laugh, you need to fix your sensitivity. If you go to your voice settings and just turn it down.
Hyperion needs the pet.
You're just going to be on broadcast for the rest of the session. I don't know what's going on. However, yep, once Kellyan's back, are the group of you all going to head down to Damnation?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. And so Skelly sort of turns to Olivia and starts giving her a list of things. You know, if anybody comes to the door, you just take a note, find out their name, find out who they are. Look, those guys who came after you, just hide behind the desk. You'll be fine. Ben's going to keep an eye out from across the road. He's taking Delilah out for breakfast. You'll be able to see him outside. Blah, 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 all of this rubbish. And then you can all go. And you head into the Merry Minstrel. Before we take you guys into the Merry Minstrel, Dreams, you got in there first.
Yeah.
Okay. Juliet is at the bar.
Hey, can I use the room for a few hours?
Alone?
Yeah, just me. Hey,
It's a weird request.
I'm sorry.
Sure. Don't make too much of a mess.
There'll be no mess. Do you have any one of those little do not disturb signs?
Sure. 450. Do you want a drink? Go up with?
Sure. Yeah, scotch?
Yeah. We'll call it around call it on as part of the room price. 450 is fine.
Thank you.
Right. Well, have a good afternoon.
Thanks.
Be possible to push the sun.
We ain't got nothing.
Wait, plug it back in.
Okay, we're gonna take a moment. Sorry about that. We just thought we'd get Laviel sorted out. Yeah, the group of you arrive in the Mine Minstrel. You know that where the stairs down are. You headed straight down. Gentleman looks at you. Password. Skelly turns around. Cold steel.
Cold steel.
And a group of you descend. And you find yourselves in damnation. Now, Rathskeller is quite a long walk. You'll have to walk past quite a few stores, so it's probably best if you guys tell me where you want to go, and we'll just meander.
Right down is
I'm pretty sure all of us want to go to this surgery, right?
The surgery is next door to the reload, which is next door to where Lachlan is. On the way there, you will pass Go Noodling, Up for Grabs, the Emerald Lily, and the coffee shop. Do any of you need to stop at any of those places?
I'll tell you. I'll just list off places I need to stop off at then, just to make this nice and simple for you. Defiant Hammer. No, sorry, not Defiant Hammer. Reload. Coffee shop. Surgery. That's it.
Okay. Well, that's the order in which you'll come to them. So let's do that.
Nice.
No, the coffee shop will come first. So you pass a store called the coffee shop. There's a nice big sign of a mug of coffee outside. And a guy looking like he's enjoying his coffee a little too much. Are you headed in?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. You see a fire genasi blowing smoke rings behind a counter made of fine wood. There are tables for you to sit at, with sensors burning all around the room. Whilst in here, you'll be under the effect of calm emotions.
Nice.
He looks at you. Customers. Is Frost the only one going in? Esme going in? Okay. Strider, you going into a jock shop?
Sure.
Kaldian? Lucas? In or out?
No.
No, okay, cool. Strider, Esme, and Frost, you come in, and Ember looks at you and, well, what can I do for you?
Hey, this smoke stuff you got going on here, that's pretty good. What is that?
It's mist.
Oh. Any chance I can get my hands on one of those sensors you burn that stuff in, and some of that stuff to take away?
Alright, you're at the coffee shop. Yeah, of course. Sensors 10 gold. Only a little piece of wood. Mist
Right,
is
and,
5 grams a dose. 5 gold a gram. I'm getting there.
Right. How many of those can I reasonably take?
We do them in packs of 20 for 100 gold. How many do you want?
Tell you what, yeah, I'll take a sensor and a pack of 20. Why
Okay,
not?
Fantastic. Anything else for you? He begins
Can I
opening
get some
drawers
bags
and-
of Vola Super Leaf as well?
Sure. They come in packs of 5. 100 gold.
Okay, I'll take a pack of 5 then.
Fantastic. Anything else for you?
How much does that money total take me to? 210?
210, correct.
Right. For the time being, let's have a little peek here. 1 second. Let's come back to me again in a second. See if anyone else wants anything.
Esme?
Can I get a oat milk cappuccino?
Sure. Turns around to the coffee machine, starts all the different machines. You hear a little bit of steaming, a little smoke. And then within moments, is that to go or to drink in?
To go in, can you make it extra hot? I like my milk burned.
Okay. And he does so. And then he hands you a wooden cup. Yeah, we're not at paper cups yet in this world. Anything else for you, man?
No, thank you. I'll give him 9 gold.
Okay. And you, Kallian?
Where
What
else?
about me?
Did you go in?
No?
Oh, sorry. I thought you said yes. It's just the two of you, right? Okay.
Which, speaking of, I would just like to say, I hope.
Oh no,
that
it's Strider who went in, right? Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I
Lucas.
just want to say, I hope during the time they're inside, me and Kellyanne are just swapping tips on how to keep our familiars' furs soft.
Yeah.
Excellent. Sorry, he will turn to Strider. Can I get you anything?
I'll take 5 doses or grams of Sprint.
5 Sprint pills, yeah? Okay, 750.
Yeah.
Pulls them out of drawer. Is that everything for you, sir?
I'll take 3 of those as well, please, if you don't mind.
You take 5 or you take 1?
Oh, I'll take 5 then. Fuck it.
750. Anything else?
Yeah. Can I also get a coffee to go as well? Why not?
Fantastic.
Just a regular Americano.
You can choose between a cappuccino and a mud coffee.
Mud then. I guess
Mud
it'll be
coffee.
mud.
Okay, fantastic. It's like a Turkish coffee. It's super strong. That'll cost you 15.
Yeah. Sounds better than an Americano. Then I'll have that. Yeah. 15. Done.
And like the way that nobody's asked Frost about how to keep the fur fluffy. Regardless.
We don't
Have you
need
seen him? He doesn't know.
his fur is all oily and like, you know, he's shedding all over the place.
He's all
Oh
tired.
no.
I like to think of Frost as a well-kept cat, but okay. And so the group coming out.
I'll go into the fur care routine another time, but not while we're in the middle of a coffee shop enjoying a coffee to go.
Okay, so as a group of you
Shit.
get out, we will reconvene.
D&D Beyond, please don't break. I need to add my
Have my
doses
drugs.
of drugs.
Yeah.
Give me all those drugs.
Speaking of drugs,
Mhm.
so the way that addiction works is that you take, let's say you take one drug.
That's
like
a daily
once,
use.
One day.
That's a daily use. It contributes
Oh
to
my
the daily use
gosh.
page. Yeah. When it comes to excessive use, it depends on the drug. But yeah.
Great. So if you just take it once, you're already level 1 on the addiction scale.
That depends on the drug, but you would need to use them for 3 days in a row. It's the daily use day, so on addiction scaling it says daily use and excessive use. Daily use would be 3 days in a row of using the drug, would get you addicted to it. And that is 3 days in a row of the same drug.
Okay.
Yeah. But certain drugs do give addiction in one go, if you start doing the hardest stuff.
Does it say on the shop list, or will you tell us?
It says on the drugs list if certain drugs give addiction in one
drugs.
go.
Okay.
So, for example, if you're going to take Inferno, I believe that gives level 2 addiction in one go.
Okay.
But so far, only Dream seems to have got himself addicted to drugs. Next up is the reload.
I'll need a moment because D&D Beyond's still fucking me about. I'm trying to add these items and shit.
Write them down with a pen and paper, Jamal. Or put them on notepad and add them after the session.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, cool.
So, notepad
Next
we
up is the
have.
reload. You bought yourself... Let's go back there, Fall. You bought 20 doses of Mist.
Yep.
5 doses of Sprint.
Yep.
5 doses of
Yeah,
Honor
5
Seal
Honor
Relief.
Seal. Yep.
And a
that's
coffee.
all. And a coffee,
Yeah. Okay.
which I'll just be sipping.
Did we forget to homebrew that?
What, the coffee? He doesn't need that.
Yeah.
It's just a coffee. So, next up is the reload.
Yeah.
Anybody want to upgrade a gun?
I'm good.
Frost, you're alone.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to do that?
You can try. You can upgrade.
Upgrade your giant
So you
sniper.
can upgrade your shotgun here. That's without it. That doesn't matter. In terms of your sniper, you will be able. You've already got pinpoint sights, extended barrel, quick release system. You can get an aluminium mod kit. You can get a custom modification for a cosmetic modification, and you can get increased ammo. But yeah,
So I can't get quicker reload.
it already has it.
Okay. Yeah.
Even quicker
Figure.
reload.
Fastest reload.
Fastest hands in the West.
Okay.
So,
In terms of the black magic, just to answer that question for now, the black magic addiction, if it says so on the black magic table, level 1 addiction on use, then you get level 1 addiction on use. That's in the base implants, spell implants, unique implants. If not, you will need to refer to your addiction table, which will tell you about how addicted you will get. All of these are pinned in your channel.
Technical question then
Yeah.
on the lightweight assembly, the increasing fire rate.
Mm-hmm.
Is that actually a thing that I can put on the commando rifle, the semi-auto, or is
No.
that it doesn't have any effect on it? Right.
That will only apply to an automatic weapon.
Gotcha. That's fine. Right.
Are you going in?
Yes. of
Okay,
course I'm going.
fantastic. Right, I just thought we'd worked that one out. Okay, and as you get in there, a really well-built Earth Genasi is sat behind. He's got a pistol on the table currently. He's got it all disassembled, and he looks up at you. Oh, it's been a while since we had a tabaxi in here. What can I do for you?
Yeah. We're not the most common, are we? Yeah, I'm looking to get a couple of little tweaks done to this thing. Mind if I pull out one of my guns here?
Please do. That's what the shop's for.
Right. Gonna pull out my commando, make sure it's fully unloaded, barrels cleared, everything it's safe to use, and gonna plop that thing straight down.
Okay. Decent piece, this.
Yeah, it's serving me well. It's really good. Looking to get some good sights on this thing, though. How much is that gonna set me back for some pinpoint sights on this Butte?
6,000.
Consider that done business then, and a gun care kit as well, please.
Yep.
Need
that's
himself one of
3,000.
those. Right. Consider that business done.
Okay. Is that your complete job for today?
Yeah. So what's the
It's 9,000 is the damage. Do you want to show him your antique, or are you?
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's a good idea. I'll pull that and say. So
Whoa.
this thing's a bit busted up.
Oh, but it's a beauty.
Yeah.
Does it still
yeah,
fire?
Unfortunately, no. The hammer's jammed and the trigger's floppy as all hell. The mechanism inside's pretty busted up. It was the first one I got my hands on. Got my hands on it a long time ago, and it took some punishment.
You can see that this man doesn't get emotional often, but he's emotional over this gun, and he raises it up and has a proper look at it. We could do some work on this, It'll take time, care, but something tells me it'd be better if you did the work, or at least you were involved in it.
I would very much like that, yeah.
I've got some time tomorrow morning. Why don't you swing by, say, 9 a.m.? We can...
Sounds good to me. How much is your expertise and wisdom going to be setting me back for this?
Nothing. The joy's in the
Really?
work.
Nothing?
We'll have to pay for the parts.
Oh, of course, of
but
course.
that's
Wow. Okay.
This is
That's incredibly generous
something
of you.
unusual. I haven't seen something like this since Sarai.
Were these things common in the past, or are these?
God no.
So these were rare back then.
Using a revolver takes some skill in the first place. Beyond that, they're more difficult to care for. They break more easily.
Yeah, I definitely know that much.
Hmm.
So, this thing is essentially one of a kind now, huh?
I would say two of a kind. There's a man
Oh,
who works for the Emperor in Gehenna. His name's Sarai. He holds up in the lily bloom. He brought me a piece like this once, although it had his plated in gold. A slightly tacky maneuver if you ask me, but each to their own.
yeah. That is interesting.
Well,
Very interesting.
thank you so much for bringing this to me. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, and I'll definitely swing by and get started on fixing this thing up tomorrow then.
Okay. Well, appreciate it. Thanks.
Oh, not as much as me, I'll tell you that much. It'd be lovely to have this thing working.
Let's see what we
So,
can
technical question now.
Mhm.
What does the pinpoint sights give me for this thing that I'll just...
do. 50%
pull up?
increase in range.
The pinpoint sights give the increase in range as well, yeah?
That's all they do. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, pinpoint sights accuracy. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will have advantage. Well, which gun is it?
The commander.
You are Midnight Frost, the commander.
Yes.
So that's an 82-40 weapon, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, when shooting between 20 and 40 foot range, you'll have advantage.
Between 20 and 40 range advantage, gotcha.
And you will no longer gain disadvantage between 80 and 120. Okay. You guys got 3 shotguns this morning. 2 shotguns this morning, sorry. Each one will sell for 30,000 gold. If you want to sell them, it's in Defiant Hammer. It's next door.
For how much?
30,000 each. Half the price
you
of the
say
base
30?
shotgun.
You said 30k.
I think
Yes,
the base
each.
price is 30,000, is it not? Or is it 35? 65,000. So the base price is 32,500 to purchase.
I
Got
think I can jack that up, guys.
All right,
Go
well,
for it, give
if
it a
you guys
shot.
don't mind, I'm gonna take one of the shotguns, then we can sell the other one. Don't mind.
Okay.
Well, the guy who works in the Defiant Hammer is called Torch. It's next door. You're able to head in and go down into the basement. Where his shop is, and there are guns all over the walls. Behind the counter is a man. He's a fire genasi. He looks a little psychotic, and he looks over to you. You come for a piece.
He's very good.
Hello.
Have you come for a piece?
I've come to sell
Or
you
to sell.
something.
You want to sell me something? Let's have a look then.
Mm-hmm. I will hand him the shotgun. I'll like take it from Strider.
over it. Small scratch on the left-hand side. Firing mechanism's good. Any ammo with it? There are 5 shotgun
Can we
shells.
take any ammo
Yeah,
off?
there are 5.
There should be some in there.
Yes, I know there's some in
Yeah,
there.
I put.
Yeah, go
Did
on.
you say there's a
Five
scratch?
Yeah, small scratch left-hand side. Look here, just here. Looks
I'll
like the
put
gun
my
is down to the
arm-
ground.
I'll put my arm behind my back and cast minor illusion and like wipe the scratch off.
Looks a bit-
Where? Where's the scratch?
Where's my sheet? Sorry. Just put up another page. Investigation check.
Just for the record, what type of gun are they?
Yeah, he's
For
not
the
got a
shotgun.
fucking clue. That you've just done that. He failed his investigation check. What type of gun are the shotguns? I don't understand. They're the Punisher.
The Hattusi shotguns.
Yeah.
Hadusi? Okay, that's what I was
yeah.
asking.
He looks over it. I'll give you 30,000.
I think we'll take it, boss.
You're the one who's hell bent on selling it. Yeah, 30,000 sounds good.
Although, it does come with a little bit of ammo, right? So surely you could give us some more money for it.
You're in a tight spot, are you?
Yeah, I'm a bit of an urchin.
I'll tell you what.
know.
I'll give you 30,000 for the gun, but do me a little favour. I'll knock it up to 35,000.
Oh, what do you need?
Really simple. You go next door, down to the reload, and convince Sarge that he needs to speed up on sending me over those pinpoint sites. If you can get them to me now-ish, I'll raise it up to 35,000.
Sure.
Thanks. I'm assuming you'll go out and go down to next door.
I'll hop next door.
Yep, and there's another Genasi sitting behind. Afternoon. What can I do for
Hey
you?
there, Sugar. I was wondering if you could get those parts down to our friend.
Want to be a bit more specific on that?
What was it, the sights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sights.
Who-
If you get them down to him, perhaps I'll give you a little sight to see.
I hate to disappoint you, lady, but that's not my thing.
Damn it. Well, regardless, we're gonna need you to get it down to him.
I'll make a persuasion check.
Bardic inspiration.
That's a 14.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Come
Come
on.
on, I've got work to do. Like, What are you here? Are you here from
Well, we
Torch?
also have work to do, and if you don't get it to him,
Kelly.
Now
Alright.
that is more interesting. You got some fire in your belly, girl.
Oh.
Alright. Done. And then hands you over the 5. And go on then. Take him next door. That's all you had to do was shout at him.
Kelly!
Failure knows her ways, alright?
He's not a degradation king. How did you know?
Holy crap.
Oh my gosh. The things in them.
I'm gonna hand it over to Esme.
Yeah. Cool.
Thank you.
And so he'll pay you 35,000 next door for the shotgun.
Okay, I'm gonna take 10,000 to the side, and then I'm gonna split the rest between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, so it's 5,000 each for us.
Yeah. Only because I need it, but I promise I'll pay you back in kindness.
To be fair,
Sorry
you
for the
did
strange
legwork.
noises, but
Yeah.
we're fixing the spelling on certain names. There we go. Kellyanne is back to being Kellyanne.
Hey, it's there. Nice.
Dogmon coming in clutch mid-session.
Thank you.
So, yeah, you're able to get 35,000 gold out of him. You will split it up. Does anybody need anything for the Divine Hammer? Is anybody looking to purchase a gun?
I know we're like shopping, but can I just have like an interaction? Kellyanne, I didn't know you had that in you.
You see, some people just bend in some ways.
Alright, we don't need to be talking about bending anyone out in public, alright? Like, let's chill.
Strider, you have a wife. What are you talking about? Right
That's
there.
my exact point. That's my
I'll tell
exact
Amber.
point. man.
I will
Actually-
call Amber right now.
While we're on the topic, Strider, are you sure about letting Olivia work with us? I mean, I don't have anything against the poor girl. I would, love to have her work for us, but I am a bit worried about the hits.
Well, if more people like that keep coming, we made what? 35,000 off of those two. We'll send more. It's more money
Well-
we can just take off of them.
I love the way you think, but to be fair, Kellyanne, I did plan ahead, and hopefully the collusion will be on their ass.
Alright.
Plus, also,
I'm
if
just-
I may, Kellyanne, I have more bullets than they have bodies.
Well,
We had no
I-
problem taking them out.
I do too. It's just I prefer not to get shot in my sleep. Do you see
I'm
any
pretty
scars
sure.
on my body?
I'm pretty sure if anyone's going to shoot you, you're going to be well and truly awake to react to it.
Exactly. And I'll look into some ways of keeping some more security up around the place.
Alright, I trust your judgment.
That's a good point. To be fair, even
What about
walking
that
around
guy?
Damnation right now, I don't feel super safe. Just thinking that people might know me. Can I make a disguise kit check to like disguise Esme?
You can try.
Okay.
Did Dreams ever relay the information he found out about Vic?
Nope.
I've got no clue what to roll.
Oh, disguise kit.
I think that's
It actually falls under dexterity, weirdly.
What?
It's a thieves' tool and trinket. But I'll let you roll
Disguise
charisma
kit?
instead, because that makes
Could
far
be
more sense.
performance or deception,
Yeah.
maybe.
Are you proficient with it?
Oh, a deception?
No.
Yeah, I am.
No, are you proficient with the disguise
It's
kit?
a Sky's kit.
Yeah, you
Okay.
gave it to me.
Yeah. So just
Makeup
give me a
kit.
dex check and give me a charisma check and add your proficiency modifier.
That's 16. 18.
Oh yeah, easy. Okay.
Okay, give me a second.
You could pretty much look like Kellyanne right now. Well, I'm going to give you a few minutes actually, as Esme is disguising herself. We come to Dreams. You've entered your hotel room. It's well kept. There's a nice bathroom here. Nice four-poster bed. I think the headset's still giving it away, but you know, regardless, yeah, you see a nice room, drinks cabinet in the corner.
Will do. Alright. So I'll walk over to the bed and sit down, and I'll put my scotch there for a second, and I'll prepare the Havana.
Yep.
Just kind of like undo my tie and suck and breathe a little bit. Take off my jacket, put it to the side, and put it on the chair. Take the last bit of my scotch, just neck it.
Mm-hmm.
Let the Havana lay back, and I'll begin to, inhale.
As you do, your mind spirals. You see Skelly with the group, standing outside a coffee shop. You see a strange woman. She's tall. She's got bright purple eyes. She's definitely a fairy of some sort. You don't recognize her. You see her walking through the streets of Juris. She looks alone. Your mind flicks again, and you see Delilah, curled up in a ball, looking terrified, in the corner of her bed. You watch for a few minutes. You see a man being beaten up. Damnation. And then you see a haze of images, various swirling lights. And you see a man playing the piano at a bar somewhere. And you see a couple arriving at Promenade Hotel. They give their names, but you don't catch them. And then you see a black-eyed tiefling.
Where is he?
He's sat at a desk, rolling a pistol in his left hand and smoking with his right. You feel a connection, almost like he can hear you, like you can see him face to face.
Who are you?
I know who I am.
Who am I?
You forget things easily. I once had you at the point of my gun. Anakesia. But you were strung out. Maybe you forgot. Bet you remember the woman that came afterwards.
Of course. She's the reason why I'm like this.
Dazzling. I never found her again.
Sorry about that.
Did you find her again?
No, I'm still looking.
Then we share a goal. And an addiction, it would seem. Is that the Merry Minstrel?
Yeah.
I got high on that once. The bathtub's awesome.
I just didn't want to go home. And I felt this is more apt. I thought I could find her this way.
What is home? The place we choose to stay.
You're not wrong. I could simply be gone tomorrow. No one would bat an eye.
So why here?
I just want to be alone. Everything is a lot easier when I'm by myself. There are times I tend to go places. This golden palace, surrounded by a forest. I wake up in a bathtub and sometimes she's there. I was hoping I'd go there again.
Then I shall leave you to your search. Come see me sometime. You know where to find me.
Sure. Yeah.
The image fades out. You see a couple more people. People you don't really recognize, don't really care about. Somebody walking down the street in the rain. Somebody making a purchase in a grocery store. Somebody tripping and falling on a flight of stairs. And then... blank. Just drifting. There are clouds. And then you feel like you're coming awake. You're sat in a bathtub. Looking around. Let's enter the palace that you know so well.
I made it back. Zenobia, you here? Hey!
Silence. And although you don't see anything specific here, you realize that you've got access to something. Some kind of ability, some kind of magic.
Only to see again. I lost my way. Can I get out of the tub and walk around?
You try. You stand up and you walk away. Your mind goes a bit dizzy when you wake up in the bathtub. But you do realize that this is where your divination magic might be usable.
Okay. I'll find her yet. I'm just gonna sit for a while.
Mind starts drifting back to people, flicking through different images. You see a woman in white approaching your friends. She carries a white staff with a crystal on the top. Your friends are in damnation somewhere.
Okay. At least I know where to go now. Okay. I guess I go to damnation next. I'll meet up with them.
Okay.
I got some business anyway.
You're able to head out. And you know that they're outside the Defiant Hammer. As you come down, the woman looks at you. Juliet, did you enjoy your stay, sir?
Yeah.
You work next
was
door,
a-
right? Silver Bullet?
Yeah. My name's James.
If you need a room for a couple of hours in the daytime, that room's nice and clean when I go up there. We can call it 100.
Oh, thanks.
I honestly didn't expect you to come back down. Thought we were going to be clearing up a suicide or something.
No, nothing like that. But thank you for caring.
You just wanted some peace, right?
Just a little bit.
Next time I'll give you room 16. It's a little
That's better.
different.
Oh,
It's different. Let's just say there's more to do there in the daytime. The bed's not quite as comfortable, but there's a piano. The bathroom's larger.
Oh,
Bath
nice.
is very unusual. has a bubble system.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. Got it installed a while back. It's a favorite of the duo. I'll take a room for a few hours if you get my hint.
Gotcha.
But keep it clean.
Oh. Thank you, Juliet.
That's alright. Have a good day.
Me too.
I was just looking at you for your name.
Dreams.
Dreams. Pleasure. Cool. And yeah, you can make your way down. Password?
Hold still.
Very good. And what's very strange is that you get to the Defiant Hammer, but there's no one outside.
No one's here?
And then moments later, your friends come out.
Except Esme.
Oh, is Esme still doing something
Hey.
in the Defiant Hammer? Sorry? What are you doing in the
No.
Defiant Hammer?
No.
Oh.
I'm totally not Esme.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, okay. But in general, like the group of you come out.
Solid snake.
And as you all get out there, a woman approaches from behind Dreams. Yep. Oh, you need a moment. Okay. That's fine. In fact, that's probably a good moment for us to all take a moment. As you are standing outside the reload as a group, a woman in white comes up behind you.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Hello.
Are you Silver Bullet?
Not me,
Hi.
no.
Who's asking?
My name is Jophiel.
Oh, sorry.
Although
I'm so sorry.
people call me Lily. I'm the mother to a child that you let into your home not so long ago.
Can Esme back away?
You can try.
I'm just gonna stealth away, like, so sorry, not from here. I'm from Juris. Up.
Okay. I just...
Should I roll?
no, you're fine. She's watching you and she's perfectly okay with it.
So sorry.
I just wanted to ask for some help. And to offer some help. I don't know if this is something you're willing to do, but my daughter, she's been having visions and dreams of her father.
She told her.
I've got something that can stop this. But in return, I want you to help stop them for me too.
If you already have something that can help stop, what exactly is this?
Why don't you just do it on yourself?
It doesn't work the same way for me. My relationship with her father is different, thank God.
Can I roll insight to see if she's telling the truth?
Yeah.
$17.
Yeah, you get the idea that she's telling the truth. Look, it's... For my daughter, it's something simple, but it's at my house. I'd like to take you there. For me, it's more complicated. May I take you to my
How
home?
far away is your house?
You said it would help the kid.
She points at a wall, about 35 foot away. My house is there.
Okay, that's nice and easy.
Let's just get this over with.
Does
Yeah,
require
yeah, sure.
me doing something for all of you. And then she looks over at Esme. I'm assuming that your friend doesn't want to be part of this.
Maybe
I don't know what the hell
Esme
she wants to
lady.
do.
That's not our friend. We don't know her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry. We don't know. who that
Yes,
person
of
is.
course.
They're
Also,
from
their
Upward.
friend can speak for herself.
And you can come over here and speak for yourself then.
Are you part
Oh,
of this?
Yes, I am Esme Badeau, and I helped your kid.
Yeah.
I took her crazy visions out of her head, by the way, so you're welcome for that.
Oh shit, Esme, you're here the entire time? Oh,
Yeah.
Damn.
Massive masks. Look, I'm gone again.
Oh, where'd she go? Esme, come back!
Shit, Esme disappeared.
She looks over at you all like you're crazy.
Oh my god.
My home is in another plane.
Of course it is.
Well,
I
isn't
might-
that interesting?
I might have to ask you to all just hold hands. And hold mine.
Ew.
Esme.
Sure.
Let's get this over with.
Well, that's what to do.
I'll stand next to Lucas and Kelly, because I'm
Yeah.
not getting crack or fur in my hands.
Okay, as she takes your hands, you all see your vision shift into a world of black and white. And what you see will amaze some of you. Give me a group perception check.
Why do
It's
I
actually-
need to be the one holding Tiger's hand? Who knows how many fleas he might have?
We all make
My
sacrifices.
other hand's
fur is
definitely holding
immaculate.
spiders, so that I don't have coke on my hands either.
24.
Okay.
14.
Frost.
I got 19.
Frost, you see cameras everywhere. They're floating in this realm, above the shop doors, within the shops. You see
We're
a
about to die.
couple of guards in various shops hiding in the ethereal plane. You see unusual door mechanisms, systems by which the door can be closed, trapping people inside. And you see routes in and out of various stores that you didn't see before, and shops that you didn't realize existed.
Esme?
A few people here appear to be traveling in this realm, but she leads you in a gliding fashion to the wall where you see a door. She opens the door. Yes.
1 second. Esme?
Yo,
We are not trying to nick shit in Damnation. Fucking. Oh, wait, this is Damnation, isn't it? Yeah?
You hear a voice in
Yeah.
your head. It's the same above.
Same above as well. And how the hell were you in my head?
We're all in each other's heads here. You're not speaking out loud.
hey,
Oh,
you guys
my
don't hear
fucking
voices in your head all the time?
I see. This place is interesting. Can we get out of this place as soon as possible, though? Because this hurts my head to think
She
about.
opens her door and she walks you into her home, at which point she lets go of your
Thank
hands.
you.
And you are in a simple room.
Well, that was an experience.
Yes.
I was full.
It allows us to hide things. Go on, Lucas. I know you want to say something.
Do we know what race she is?
She's an angel.
Right. You just didn't describe it like that.
She was just a woman in white, but it's fairly obvious she's an angel.
Right, so she has like a halo wings.
Pretty much.
Okay.
She's disguising the halo carefully, but yes.
Okay. Why did you abandon Delilah?
I didn't.
Since when do you care?
I hid her. Her
Well,
father
she
sees
doesn't
from
think
her
of it
eyes.
like that.
No, that was necessary. But this will protect her. And she brings out a small slide of metal that appears to be a metal that none of you recognize. Only Frost might. Frost, give me an intelligence check.
Oh dear. That's an 11.
No. Right. But it's certainly
Yeah,
no...
give the cat with 9 in an
Yeah.
int check.
Yeah, well, such is life. You don't pay too much attention to what metal goes in your guns then. Regardless, the woman looks at you and this will need to be inserted into her skin. It will not be pleasant. But she will no longer have visions of her father. As for me,
So, hang on. You want us to start inserting things under people's skin?
No,
If we're
I
going
want
to be
you to
doing
give
that,
it to
I need
her.
to know.
let her make the choice.
Is this some sort of implant or something?
A little bit like that, but
Take a bullet.
it is a metal of celestial creation. It will shut the demons and devils out of her mind.
I have a question.
Yes, Michael?
How much did that cost you, just out of curiosity?
Cost me.
We're not selling it.
It's from my home. Cost me nothing.
Oh. And where is your home, lady?
She raises an eyebrow as if to say, like, hello, I'm an angel. It's a completely separate plane.
I work with names, not metaphors.
I don't think it's a metaphor, Esme.
Oh. So that's
Esme, she's
gotta
an
be
angel.
worth something, right?
We're not
Wow.
selling it.
You're not.
Dreams, you had a question?
You aren't either.
Well, why don't you just go see her yourself?
Because her father sees through my eyes.
Then he sees you helping us right now.
For now, yes.
Then what's the difference?
I'm going to ask you to stop that from happening.
You're going to ask us to kill you?
Sort of. I'm going to ask you to bring me back to life.
What are you talking about?
She holds out a scepter, perhaps a foot in height. After I'm dead, this will bring me back to life.
And the act of dying will cut the connection and then bring you back to life. He can't reinstate the connection.
I don't plan on sleeping with him again.
Then why did you not just get a friend to do this for you?
I have no
This
friends.
is why you wear condoms.
I don't think a condom would have helped this. Okay?
I have no friends. I've been under a machine, living another life for almost 6 months. It distracts him, keeps him out of my thoughts. But today might be the day that changes. There is a
Should I,
reward
like,
for
just-
you. I can perform the act of death myself.
Yeesh.
If you do this, you may take my stuff.
What's special about your staff?
It's also from the celestial plane. It has abilities.
Oh. What kind?
The gift of healing. The gift of life.
Oh. Could use some of that.
Oh God.
And we'll do bullet holes and say we need that.
She looks over at Strider. Strider, right?
Yes.
My daughter says you're a good man. Well, that's what I've seen, at least. Will you do this for me?
Helps the kid out as well. Yeah, sure.
And this should be pretty simple. She hands you the scepter. She looks at Esme. Yes, the things behind the desk are worth a lot of money. No, you won't be able to get out unless I come back.
So you're saying I can take them if we bring you back?
I'm saying we'll talk about it.
Oh, I like
And she
you,
picks
lady.
up a glass full of black liquid.
Wait. What do we have to do with the staff?
You'll know. And she drinks the liquid. Within moments, her breathing stutters. You see black blood coming from her lip.
Oh my god, she's dying. Oh wait, yeah.
Sorry.
Yep.
Is that sarcasm?
Can I have Hyperion? Hi.
Hmm?
Is my familiar with this?
It can be,
Did she?
if you wish.
Okay, I'm gonna have Hyperion sniff her mouth. Can he detect what kind of, if it's a poison?
It's
and what
definitely a
kind,
poison.
if it is.
And this poison is called the Devil's Blood. Irony is her
Devil's
favorite.
blow?
The Devil's Blood.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's cool.
Are we seriously gonna bring her back?
Last time I checked, we can't get out of this room unless she comes back, so I don't really have a choice.
So, Mommy is a herbalist. Will I know much about Devil's Blood, or?
You'll know something. It's lethal. Instantly, and there is no antidote.
Right, and would we be able to get our hands on this at all?
If you
Like,
have a friend
would I
who's a
know?
devil,
Eyes, Josh!
not enough of a devil, unfortunately.
Devil?
Lucas.
No. No, I'm joking. My name isn't Alex. Alright, thank you.
Strider, make a insight check. Yep.
21.
You realize all you need to do is place this scepter on her heart.
I mean, we don't know if we can't leave this place. Who knows what kind of items are here that we could use?
Dude, just because we're all, like, traumatized by not having parents doesn't mean we need to make another kid traumatized because of a dead parent, okay?
That kid
I'm
already.
not traumatized by my parents. What do you mean?
That kid
Yeah, I
already
have parents.
doesn't think he's got parents.
I've got an
Lucas,
extensive
sorry,
backstory,
backwards.
Strider.
Lucas, what did you say?
And said that kid already doesn't think it has parents. Delilah doesn't know where her mom is or what she's doing or what happened to her. The only thing she knows is that her dad is tormenting her.
Well,
Make a perception check, please. Lucas.
Who, sorry?
Lucas.
Lucas.
Right.
That's 14.
Yeah, as you look over, the door is in this plane now.
Lucas. I must ask, why are you so against helping her?
I just don't know why we should.
she clearly has a mom who cares about her. Can we let her keep that?
Dreams, you're very quiet. Do you have an opinion?
Currently, I'm staring at Lily, remembering my mother. Remembering her in that bed the last time I saw her. Strung out. And I look toward Lucas and everybody else and just say, it's not our fucking decision to make. The kid deserves a chance and she deserves a choice. It's not our right to deprive it.
We still have to choose to help this woman.
I
Well,
don't
yeah,
think we have a
that's-
choice. We're stuck in here.
Bring her back.
That's the obvious, yeah. But then once she's been helped and saved, if the kid wants anything to do with the woman, then that's on her choice.
I
Can we just get this over it? I have shopping
Yeah,
to do.
Look,
I want to
babe.
get out of here.
Then leave.
Oh,
Can we
You
leave?
can.
Yeah, you've been told. The door is now in this plane.
Then I'm stropping off and walking out.
I the fucking scepter on her heart thing.
smack down.
Can I just get, just before you put the scepter on, an image of what Frost was thinking?
What do you mean? What I was thinking?
I don't know how to rephrase that question. That is quite a simple question. What were you
Uh,
thinking about said woman and bring her back to life?
Oh, what I was saying just then.
I don't know. I didn't catch it. That's why I asked.
All right. All I was saying was, whatever happens, if she's alive. It's up to the kid to make their choice as to whether.
So you were arguing for the resurrection of said woman?
Oh, absolutely. It's not our
okay,
choice.
cool. That's what I was trying to get at. Thank you. So, Strider, you place the scepter on her heart. You hear her. Oh. She looks at the door. Ah. Then I truly have to thank you. I hadn't thought the magic would drop so quickly.
Lady, you basically owe us your life, so I'm gonna clear that little desk of yours.
My life
May.
is worthless.
Boss, like, I need cash, okay?
Look.
Like, you've got a
Bit like
family.
5
I'm poor.
seconds, Esme.
I'll give you.
Exactly.
I'll give you this for free, Esme. You can take whatever you want, but you won't be able to use it.
What do you mean?
Here. She leans over towards a gold sphere. She puts it in your hands.
Can I sell it?
Maybe 100, 150 gold. It's probably the worth of its weight.
Lady, are you that poor? No wonder you kid ran away. Jeesh.
She takes the sphere in her
We're in
hands,
damnation again.
and a shield appears around her. Pure gold. As I said, just because you can take them doesn't mean you can use them. The staff is yours. She hands over the staff. And some payment for your trouble. She hands Esme a pouch of 2,000 gold.
It's gonna walk out. God, I walked out
Just
poorer than I
before
came
you
in.
go...
Yes?
This one's for you. And she hands you a single card. Like a tarot card.
Lady, how you know me?
You don't think I came to you blindly to bring me back to life and look after my daughter, do you? Who do you think sent her to the Silver Bullet?
Just to be clear,
Amen.
I'm not doing her a favor.
I didn't say
This
you were.
is one of those. This is one of those. I'm projecting my own past trauma onto her, and I'm being nice. This isn't a. Oh my God! This is like a little orphan. Let's help. Orphan Annie. Okay,
I cannot
this
for
isn't
your
like a
reasons.
charity.
But that card will protect you one day.
Okay, whatever, lady. See ya. And I'll walk up.
Apologize for her.
Lily,
Okay.
I must ask.
Yep.
Why wouldn't the same method work on your daughter?
Excuse me, Darth. Can we fix whatever's going on? Thank you.
That was weird.
The same method on my daughter has worked on me. Killing her would be easy enough. But rebirth is a gift of the angels.
I mean, I don't plan on killing her. I was just wondering.
Appreciate it. And the disc, the metal disc. Her father can send her visions, but he can't see through her eyes. Like she did me. Darth, will you please fix your shit?
Darth.
Thanks.
Oh, I don't know cameras.
That's one way of doing it. It's fine.
We'll get it back in a second
Yeah.
when he reconnects.
So, the disc will not work on me, just as the rebirth will not work on her. But that man you have working for you, Dane, he's a good man.
Yeah.
Will you give him something for me?
Yeah, he's a good man. We can do that.
She hands you a shirt made out of gems and crystals. This will protect him.
Right, I'll make sure it gets to him. I have another thing to ask.
Yes.
How did you know that you died with Exit?
Truth be told, I didn't. But rebirth is the way we cleanse ourselves of temptation, the way we cleanse ourselves of visions and of pasts. I'm born anew today. I will be Anafio. And
Is that a name I should remember? How do I spell it?
Anafiel. And that means that I'm a new person. The changes will come slowly. Here, and she sort of pulls her hair back and you see that the roots are starting to change colour. Her hair is going white. She was never called Lily. She was never called Lily. She was Jophiel, but Lily was the name she gave to others. You see her eyes are even beginning to change colour. I will let you leave before I change this back, but did you have any other questions?
No, sorry for bothering, but yeah, that is all. Just simply curious, but I have some shopping to get to.
Shopping is important. A cleanser for the soul. Have a good day. And thank you.
You know, we have something in common.
Do we?
Never trust a man.
No, quite. He appeared as an angel to me.
Oh, me too. Tell me about it.
I think she means literally.
Well, so.
No, figuratively, her husband.
The reference held up, no, but
perfect.
Jophiel meant literally. He appeared as an actual angel, but yes.
I think in Lily's case, she was
trying
talking
to
literally.
relate to her.
Yeah, no, and Jophiel was agreeing, so fear not. The point was made. Anyway, you're all able to leave. That staff is the staff of Jophiel. We'll find it on D&D Beyond. I don't know who's going to want it.
As you guys come out, Lucas is like pacing around, very obviously incredibly angry.
What's up
Hey,
with the
Angel Eyes.
emotions?
Yeah, what's wrong?
This is fucking bullshit.
Whoa!
What? What is?
Why the fuck are we resurrecting her?
Get over yourself.
Oh,
anyone's
okay,
choice.
Okay.
No,
I did
I see
it.
what he means.
So, if you want to blame anyone, you can blame me. Don't push it on the rest of the party, though.
I mean, I was pretty keen on it, to be fair. I'm not gonna pretend I wasn't.
Then why do we?
Because I don't want to see someone grow up like me.
Or me.
Someone can, or Esme, especially Esme.
Yeah.
If given the option help someone out, help a girl like this so she doesn't have to grow up like how all of us grew up and doesn't have to live a life like ours, we'll fucking do it.
Yeah, what he said.
No, fuck that shit.
Lucas,
Fuck that cunt.
Lucas, imagine another me in the world. Stop getting so aggressive.
The world
Hey.
There
fucking
wouldn't be
burn if there
enough
was another
money
one.
for me.
Angel Eyes, why don't we go take a walk?
Sure.
As you begin to walk away,
Good idea.
you see a man standing at the center of the crossroads.
We're in the normal plane.
You
not
are
the,
in standard dimension.
right.
You see he is selling puppies. And he's shouting, "These puppies come for the most loyal and fierce mother you will ever know. Watch and see their bravery." And you see he has a bull on a chain. And at a command, the elder dog jumps up and grips the puppy on the nose. Grips the bull on the nose. And he says, "Look, she will not give up her grip for anything." You see she's hanging on even as the bull is trying to shake her off. He takes a small blade and he cuts the ear off of the puppy. Off of the dog, sorry. The puppies are fine. The dog sort of lets out a whimper but continues to hold on. Until he cuts the other ear. Still, the dog holds on. You hear the puppies whining with pain. He brings a flame up with his left hand and puts the dagger in it. And then presses it to the dog's chest.
No, I'm not gonna let that. No,
Sir!
that's enough. That's enough. No, all right.
Sir!
Listen. Stop.
Do you wish to make a purchase?
Yeah, fuck it, sure.
Bardic inspiration to Strider to whatever he's gonna do.
250 gold a puppy.
I want you to stop all of this. So if that means I have to purchase all of them, that's fine.
1500.
This is fucking.
The children of a good bitch. See how she still
Strider.
holds on?
Strider,
Swear to God.
Go on,
Kelly,
Dreams.
where's the sniper?
Go on, Dreams, sorry.
Strider, why don't we just kill him?
Can
no
I
reason.
assume you're doing this through the earrings?
Please.
Oh yeah, but I'm just like giving him like the slide, like the my eyes are
I
like
thought about
completely.
that. I
Oh,
thought about that
I'd like
too.
to clarify, Keldian and Lucas, you are actually closer than the others originally. This is the way you walked. So
You
you're
know
all
what? I'm
witness
gonna
to this.
bite. I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna walk up behind the guy, pull out my shotgun, and just fucking blast him both barrels, straight in the back.
As you should. As you should.
Yep.
Is that sneak attack as well? Because I'm doing it right behind him.
He's dead.
He's dead.
All right. I'm gonna go up to the.
What are you going to do with your 7 dogs and a bull?
There you go.
Don't know what we're gonna do with the bull, but the dogs will see if they can go somewhere.
Kellier, the lady
I'm
said
gonna
that
check
the
on the
stuff
older
can
one.
heal things, right?
I don't have the staff, but I do believe she
The
said
staff
that.
was given to Esme.
I.
Oh.
You don't have to keep it,
I'll-
but
I'll shake it and see if it can heal the puppy's ears.
you're able to heal the puppies and the dog and all of you.
Whew.
You may roll a 44, or you may just accept that the dog is full health. Yeah, you're able to heal the dog. You notice the staff burns a little darker. Perhaps it can't do that more than once a day. But
Okay.
it's Joffiel's staff, by the way. I'll put it in to shut.
Well, guys, that's my good deed. Time to rob another charity.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm gonna go up to the dog. And I'm just gonna like pat it on the head and like check to make sure that it's like I trust the healing, but like see if it's like mentally sort of like okay, stuff like that.
Sorry, bear with me a second. I don't know what's happened.
Punch it.
And do me a favor, guys. Try not to sit still during this process. Just move around a bit. Because I'm trying to fix things that are frozen, and I can't work out which cameras are frozen when some of you are sat so fucking still. It's
Hey,
it's so good. Everybody's is fixed apart from Darth. I'm on it.
hey, boss. I know we're struggling to pay rent, but I can't help but hear how Frost gets so lonely, and I think if we adopt these puppies, he might have someone to play with.
Oh no, we're definitely adopting some of these puppies. Oh, don't get me wrong. We're
I'll catch
adopting some of these puppies. Right?
Well,
Maybe not all.
I'll catch you guys later.
You ready out, Dreams?
Yeah, I got something I have to take care of.
Good luck.
All right.
Unless you're all
Wait,
going,
Dreams,
unless
you
you're all
want a
going to the surgery.
Dreams, do you want a puppy?
Yeah, I'm gonna be going to the surgery.
Stride
tonight.
yourself a Jimmy.
I'll look at it. No, I'm good, thanks.
Okay.
There is a litter box for them. You can take them all in one on with the cart. I don't know what you're going to do with 6 puppies and a dog. I'm assuming you're leaving the bull behind? Just chained in the middle of the street? No? Okay.
No way.
I don't know how we're gonna do it, but
I trust you guys will be able to find somewhere for this lot to.
Actually,
some
maybe
kind of home.
maybe one of them would be a good present for Delilah.
The bull?
No, the puppy.
yeah. Well, we're taking 6. All right. And plus
What
the
kind
dog.
of dog? What kind of dogs are they?
I don't know, Laffy.
they
you
bring
decide.
dogs?
You decide.
German Shepherds.
You
They're all
decide.
miniature Labradoodles.
Yes,
All of them
Labradoodles
named
renowned for
Kirby.
their hunting abilities. Yeah, they're
let's go with the German
probably
Shepherd.
bloodhounds or German shepherds. Sure, that's fine. They're dogs from the land of jurors. I did not think at any point anybody would ask that question.
I have a dog. You gotta know.
I don't.
Oh, they're German
I
shepherds.
don't. Yeah, fine. They're German shepherds. Great.
The Juris Shepherd.
Yeah, they're
Juris
Juris shepherds. Okay, fantastic. I like it.
Shepherd.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Regardless, so as you're walking around with these 7 dogs, you're leaving the bull chained up in the middle of the street, or are you planning on doing something else with it?
I'll bring the bull with me.
You what? Okay.
I'll bring the
I'm
bull.
gonna take the dogs back up to like.
Okay, we'll
take it out
let
of
Strider
the
take the
animation. I
dogs
don't wanna
up,
be
go to the Silver Bullets, and make his way back. He'll meet you at the surgery. Esme, how are you going to deal with the bull? It is currently chained to a wall.
Is it a humanoid bull?
No. It's a bull.
It's a bull.
And it's about 7 foot in height and about 6 foot in length, and it's severely strong.
Alright,
Half a ton.
I won't lose too much time with this.
Shoot it.
I'm gonna.
Go on, Esme.
Go ahead, Esme.
What were you gonna help me with, Dreams?
Is it currently like hyperactive? Is it like aggressive? What is it?
It's pissed off. It just had a dog on its
Okay.
nose.
Okay, so I'm going to.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I'm going to light up some mist and a sensor, and use calm emotions on it.
It passes out.
Okay. Wait, for mist? Mist is calm emotions, no?
Yeah, but not when you use it on an animal.
Okay.
It's a bull,
You
dude.
just drunk
Bull,
my
they're freaking
bull.
huge.
You're telling
fine.
me that Kirby right here doesn't look like a prime predator?
He doesn't also.
at
He
him.
also doesn't look like a drug addict. Yes, okay. You've now got an unconscious bull. What would you like
Hey,
to
what
do?
do
We're
you
talking
do?
about a bull, not a dog.
A lot easier to deal with. Okay, no. 1 second.
Steak? Anyone?
No, come on now.
That did cross my mind.
Just out of
No,
curiosity,
the one thing crossing my mind is a different S.
I'm going to leave you guys contemplating your bull. Kellyanne and Lucas, you've just witnessed all of this, but not partaken in it. What are you guys
I'm
doing?
just baffled.
You're baffled. Okay. Lucas, how are you doing?
Still very angry and upset.
Were you angry at the dogs as well, or just angry about the...
Oh no, I didn't take any notice to what happened with the dogs. I kept walking.
Yep.
I should ask Lucas if he wants a dog.
Yeah,
He already
and
has a cat.
Kellyanne, you follow Lucas.
Yeah.
Okay. As the two of you come to a more secluded area. Lucas, you've come to the top of a bridge. It's not really a bridge, a ledge, I guess. Where you've walked out, you're looking out over... No, no. I mean, it's like a large platform, to be fair, and it's got a fence around it. It's just... It's a viewing place. You can look out over Damnation.
I mean, I was just gonna walk in silence.
Okay.
Um,
If neither of you need the role-playing moment, then I'll let you walk in silence. It's not a problem.
no, I would like it.
Okay.
as we're on this ledge, looking out on damnation, Lucas is gonna start crying. And then like, don't say it like loud as if he's talking to you, but kind of like more under his breath, but loud enough that you can hear that it's not fucking fair.
I'm just gonna let him get it all out, you know. It's not healthy to keep it in, but I'm not gonna say anything because I already know what he means.
I'm gonna turn to Kalia and drag her into this conversation.
You're here now.
Why is it that she gets to have her mom, but I can't have any of my parents?
Well, if I'm being honest, I don't know much about your past. And unless you want to tell me, I won't ask.
They're dead.
Some people...
Both of them.
I kind of
killed.
figured that much. But I won't ask for the details of it. Some people are just luckier than others. Look at me. I came out probably the luckiest of the bunch. I still
Then
have
why-
my parents.
Then why do we get to help her?
Tell me, what could we have done to help your parents?
Nothing. It's too late. They're already gone. They left me.
They didn't leave you, Lucas. They were killed. Somebody took them from you. I'm sure within your heart they're still there.
We could have run. They didn't have to stay.
It's very hard to pick up from the context clues. Would you like to tell me more of what happened?
Sure. We were attacked. I'm not like Delilah. She was born through... I don't know how
Hatred?
to... What? Sure.
Hatred?
Because we're not allowed to say the word yet. She was born through hatred. I was born from love. My parents loved each other. They were good people. And they died. They died protecting their relationship and their family and their home.
That's a very noble cause.
And yet they're dead and her parents live.
Maybe that's why. I mean, let's say her parents did love each other. They probably would have ended up the same way.
I can't do this, and then I'm gonna walk away.
What did I do? You dragged me into the conversation and now you're like getting all huffy and puffy.
I'm not huffy and puffy, I'm upset. I'm walking away because I'm upset. I'm not like
I guess
angry
I'll
at you or anything.
Alright, I'll follow him, but again, I'm just gonna stay silent because I do think that he just needs the time to calm down.
Dreams, were you headed to the surgery?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
I'm
Then
going as well.
slowly you
That's
will...
right.
Yep.
Sorry.
Go on, Josh.
That's where I was heading off to. I walked away because I don't want to talk about it
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah. You will all get to the surgery. Strider, you are able to get the dogs back to the Silver Bullet, where Ada seems over the moon. Oh my god, puppies, they're so cute. Alright, well, that's not what I was expecting you to purchase today. Shall I put them downstairs in Frost's room?
Yes.
We'll deal with them. We'll deal with them when we all get back. There was a very, very bad
Olivia,
man.
look! But can I also say that you brought... Oh no, never mind. That's fine. So there was a bad man?
There was a really bad man. He was doing very bad things to these puppies, and so we saved the puppies.
Well, that's a noble's day's work. I'm assuming that one didn't pay very well?
The animals. Okay, that's too much. I don't care. I can't.
Whatever.
Animals get tortured.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Olivia, we're puppy daycare center today. Let's look after these dogs. And we'll see you soon, boss.
We should be back relatively soon.
All right. And Stride, you're able to make your way back down, and to catch the group as they're arriving with a bull floating. Can I assume that you'll tie the floating bull outside the surgery?
Yeah, like a balloon.
You're not going to try and take it in, are you, Esme? You're muted.
If you don't want us to keep it, leave that.
Can we put it in the bag of holding?
No!
It'll suffocate.
It won't fit through the fucking entrance!
Be
Regardless,
realistic.
Alright, I'm worth a shot, okay?
Me keeping this ball.
pretty slim. You'll have to work out
make
where
it
to keep it and
big.
how. But it'll cost you. But regardless,
I know.
you all get into the
Really good
surgery.
food recipe.
We're gonna bypass the bull for now, so that we can get to the surgery before somebody has to go.
Actually, so sorry, but on the way there, I would like to offer Lucas if he wants some like ice cream or something.
Thanks, but I'm fine.
Are you sure? Ice cream always makes me feel better.
No. Thank you. No.
And Lucas, you're the first into the surgery.
Yay me.
And War Genasi looks up at you and looks very businesslike. Well, good afternoon. I've not seen you here before. Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like 2 implants.
Yes. The nature of which?
I'd like... What, sorry?
The nature?
I would like resistance to bullets and resistance of the mind.
Ballistic resistance and resilient mind. I can do that. Very well. If you'd like to take a seat here, and he shows you the dentist-looking chair in white leather. This is your first implant, sir?
Yes.
There can be a high to it, a euphoria. Please try not to lash out.
I've had a rough day, so I'll try.
Okay. If you feel the need, there are straps on the arms. You can put those on if you wish.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will.
And as you lie back, you see an image of bright white light in your mind. But Lucas, this affects you in a way you don't expect. You feel a crackle of magic running through your body to the ends of your fingers, ends of your toes. Your hair stands out on end. Your wings spread automatically. You gain 2 levels in sorcerer, as the original magic in your blood is unveiled.
Whoa.
That's pretty dope.
That is dope as fuck.
But also
I'm
bullshit.
triple casting?
How do you do a triple multi-class with spellcasting?
You work on it.
We'll work it out.
This is the Divine Soul sorcery line, by the way. You will be able to do this after the session. But you've just gained 2 levels in sorcery, as well as resistance to bullets. And as you come to, Lucas, you see that the man who was operating on you is now spread eagle on the wall, about 6 foot up, and crackling with magic.
Oh.
This is not Lucas. Did I do that? Oh, well, I mean,
Your
I can't
first
do
time was
anything. I'm
pretty explosive.
restrained.
Make
so-
an Arcana check.
It's not like I can help the guy out.
Explosive.
Don't worry, it's not the first time this has happened.
That's a 12.
You're able to realize that you're actually holding energy with your mind. Just let it go.
I imagine Lucas being fully his body is just tensed and he's like.
Oh, he is. Yeah, like your wings are fully extended. There's magic through all of your bones.
I start slowing down my breathing and loosen my grip on the arms and relax a bit.
As he comes down. Well, I should have expected that. It's the second time that's happened to me, and the last time was a fallen devil too. It would seem you weren't in touch with the magic in your blood. The next one will be easy. Just the pleasure, I promise. He places his hands to your temples, and you see that. Can I stop echoing, please, Josh? He places his hand to your temples, and you see a bright white light. You feel a mild euphoria. And you come out. And your second implant is complete. At this moment, the rest of your friends walk in. That's it. That's all I was going to say. Lucas, that's all I was going to say. Are you saying anything to them? Getting up?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask to be unstrapped.
You can unstrap yourself once you're conscious.
Oh, how?
Because they're only loose, they're around your elbows. You can just bend your arms and unstrap the other side. He did tell you to strap yourself in.
Okay.
It's only for when you're unconscious.
Alright, I'll strap myself, and then as I walk, like as the group walks in, I'm gonna walk past them, and then as I do, I'm gonna telepathically say to Strider, "I'm going home."
Just nod.
And Clyde looks up at you all. Well, what's a busy shop? Hey, I've seen you here before. Dreams, right?
Yeah. What's up?
Here for business this time.
Yeah, just can't get enough, right?
Good. What can I do for you?
Sure. Real simple. Oh, maybe not simple, depends. A few things. Sticky fingers, mental shield, combat understanding, and critical information.
Have you done the maths on those?
Yep.
Can you do the maths on me?
Sure. 1 second. Let me pull it up again. 26,750.
Thank you. He'll take it. Well, lots of upgrades today. That was 4 separate upgrades, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You will hit level 3 addiction from that. Are you aware?
It's fine.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay. Oh, one by one, these euphoric blasts come into your mind.
There we go.
But this
Now I'm feeling better.
feels different. This is like all the other highs, except this time you're in control. You can walk your mind and go where you please. It feels like hours. And during this moment, just before you come awake, you catch a glimpse of Zenobia. And then you're awake.
Damn it! Put me back!
You wanted something else, sir?
No, never mind. Thanks, Slide. Thanks.
A pass. Test 1. And he looks over to the rest of you. Strider, can I do anything for you?
Yeah, I want.
I've got to ask, are you all friends? Did you all come in together? Is this just a random cue of the day? What's going on here?
We work together.
Merc Group?
I don't know them.
She doesn't know us.
You're a Merc Group?
Kind of roll my eyes. Yes.
How about some group discount? Not
I
today.
know them.
Full price today. Once you come back, I'll give you 10% off. I like outfitting a group. You're successful, then people will know you get your implants from me. How does that sound?
That sounds great.
Fantastic. Well, what can we get you in for today?
Ballistic resistance and then Stoker.
You guys don't like being shot at, I see. Very well.
No, I do not.
That'll be 35,000?
35.
Stoker, what do you wish to?
Dex.
More dexterous. Very well. Strap yourself in. This is going to be a bumpy ride. You You feel a jolt of euphoria go through your mind. Then it stops. The second jolt goes through your mind, and at the end of it, you feel a slight panic. Like you were losing control there for a second. What'd you come to? You have your upgrades? What about you, lady? You who do not belong and yet do belong with these people?
Who, me? No, I'll go last. Sorry, I'm just working some stuff out right now. It's
Okay.
just a lot.
Alright. How about you, lady? Can I get you anything?
Yes, actually. Sorry, shop's list. I need to re-find it. Can I get a temporal upgrade?
Oh, you can. Are you aware that this can cause addiction?
It doesn't say it causes addiction,
Definitely
though.
says level 3 addiction on use in big letters.
It says
It also
says
costs-
temporal upgrade 3.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Temporal. Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, you can do that. My bad.
No addiction, right?
Yeah. I had the thing scrolled down and I could only see one. Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. No addiction. 30,000 gold.
Okay.
Anything else for you, ma'am?
No, just be gentle with me.
The first time is never gentle. He gestures towards his chair. But Euphoria
yeah, sure,
feels
whatever. Alright.
Euphoria feels different for Keldian. It's peace. You feel total peace. Quiet. Like your mind is expanding through the stars. And then it's gone. Your upgrades are complete, man.
Oh. Yeah, I'll hop out of the chair.
Okay. He looks over to Frost.
Quick clarification on the addiction. If I want to get 5 upgrades now,
Are they all 5 different upgrades?
4 different unique ones,
Yeah.
or four are different.
You will hit level 3 addiction.
Fuck.
You will be able to visit the healers afterwards if you wish. But
Yeah, how much is that going to cost me now to get healed for that?
quite a lot.
Yeah.
Just take the addiction. Roll with it. You'll be fine.
How much exactly?
I'll
would it
just get
cost?
3 different ones then. Fuck it.
Okay. And you'll hit level 2 addiction.
Yeah, I'll just have to lump it.
Alright, what can I get you?
Right. Stoker, upgrade, and proficiency. Just to fuck my shit up, I guess.
And what exactly did you want these implants to do for you?
Stoker and upgrade for dex, proficiency for sleight of hand.
Excellent. Well, plug yourself in. This is your first upgrade, are they not?
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
The first of many.
By the sounds of it, it might just be that way.
Let's plug you in.
Yep.
And this is the wildest ride of Frost's life. It's like that adrenaline rush you get from the gunfight, but constantly. There's bright lights, everything's moving fast. You feel a thrill.
Damn.
You come down off the first high just in time for the second one to hit you. And as you come down off the second high, the third one hits you. Oh. Your upgrades are complete, sir.
Yeah, thanks. Much appreciated. It's quite crazy.
Can be a wild ride. I've got 260 myself.
Jesus.
God damn.
How do you handle it? That must have set you back so much money.
My student, he did them in his learning process.
I mean, yeah, fair enough, but surely the materials to do it itself don't come cheap, right?
There's no materials to this. Only magic.
Oh, it's just payment for services. Well, that's fascinating.
Oh yeah, sorry to mention, your implants are items. Just look them up. Click on them. And they'll do the
Good
things
job,
for you.
guys.
Yes, excellent work. Mostly Darth, I think, on this particular one. It looks to Esme.
Okay. Just give me a second and I'll turn around.
While Esme's doing that, is there a bookstore down here I can head to?
No, there are no books in Damnation. You can head up to the bookstore.
Yeah, I'll head up there.
Okay.
Catch you guys later.
Oh, you're
Enjoy.
not different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really hot. I'm struggling a lot with everything right now. Okay, I don't know if this is something that a lot of people deal with, but I have a lot of voices in my head all the time. And they're telling me that if I do all of these implants, I'm gonna go a little bit cuckoo.
Voices in
Kinda
your
like
head?
go crazy.
I can't.
Yeah?
I can't give you any implants today. You need to see a colleague.
What do you mean?
You need to see a colleague of mine.
Okay, shut up, guys. Shut up. No, look, it's not like that. It's just like my dead parents.
You need to see a colleague of mine.
Is it like a therapist?
No. She's anything but a therapist.
Who is she?
Her name's Jastra.
Oh, don't worry. We're basically best friends. I can just call her.
Then do so.
Okay, give me a second. I'll be right back. I'll go outside and call Jastra.
I will tell you for free, Strider. If you need to leave, then you can at this point. We will see you back at the house. You can head back. Because the session is going to overrun. However, I have no idea what that's going to do to the cameras, so let's find out. Bruno,
can we get an MVP for Strider real quick?
Yeah, let's have an MVP from you. And Bruno, can you share a screen or something? Of like anything, just like a notepad or
MVP
something.
would be
Frost
just blowing out the brains of the guy.
Which one? The guy you stormed?
I was planning on doing it or just kicking his ass, but the way you're just like fuck it and then blow it out.
Mind if I ask which guy? Because there was the guys at the door.
Oh, the animal seller, definitely.
The animal
The animal guy.
Oh,
I was gonna blow out his
hell,
brains, but you beat me to the punch, so. Alright, see you guys
Have a
later.
great session. See you
Catch
later.
you next time.
Yeah.
I streamed the shop list
Shit,
basically.
it goes in the wrong place. That's interesting.
Doesn't that mean Josh would need to stream something?
No. It has to be Bruno, but it comes after his name instead of before.
Oh, right.
Where the hell is Darth Cam? There we go. Bear me 2 seconds. That means we don't have to rush the rest.
Okay.
I'm just finding an image and then I'll be with you. I know I have this somewhere. Ooh, that's large.
I just want to say that it's really ridiculous the amount of spells I have now.
I thought it might be.
This is crazy.
Well, the best thing is a couple of people had an inkling of this coming. You had no fucking clue whatsoever.
What with the
With me asking you guys, if you took a 3rd class, what might you take?
Oh yeah.
Okay, well that didn't quite work, but whatever, we'll go with it. Sure. So, you're able to call Jastra.
Hey girly, how you doing?
I'm good, I'm good. Can't do nothing right now. What are you up to?
Dealing with past trauma, dealing with current trauma, dealing with my party's trauma.
Esme, that's a normal day.
I know. Look, I'm at a store and I'm thinking of getting some implants, but I'm really unsure. It's my first
Come
time
and see
doing
me.
it. Yeah, and the voices in my head are like
Come and
really
see
getting
me.
louder. What do you mean, come and see you?
I'm down at the Nightingale. Come on. Come and see me.
What, right now?
Yeah, right now.
Girly, I'm with my friends.
I got tea. Come and see me.
Okay, I'll go.
It won't be
I'll go,
long.
I'll go.
Okay. And you are able to leave the shop and walk over to the Nightingale. It's not far. And standing in the lobby is Jastra.
Oh my god, I'll hug her. Hi!
Hey,
It's been so long. Oh.
come on, come upstairs. I've got a room.
Oh.
No,
It's
nothing
that
like
kind of
that.
visit.
Nothing like that.
Okay.
Come on. She takes you to a room where there are 2 chairs sat opposite each other. And in between is a scrying pool. These voices. They come randomly.
I'll go.
She sits down in one chair and gestures towards the other and says, "Do these voices come randomly, or do you hear them all the time?"
They kind of started after my... They started after my parents died.
Mm-hmm. But are they there all the time?
I've never told this to anyone, but you're one of the people that I've known the longest. My parents didn't just... One night, things got really messy, and somehow I just exploded them. I don't know what happened, but there was lightning and it hit me and I just pushed it out and yeah.
Esme,
And
look down.
ever since...
Everything you're saying is appearing in the scrying pool.
Oh my god, Jastra, talk about revisiting trauma, girl. Ugh.
It's part of the process.
Okay. This is a little bit too much.
And yet, it's an answer.
Is it?
Do you hear that
'Cause-
just now?
What do you mean?
You hear a voice in your head, Esme. Push her away. She's
Oh
trying to
my
find our
God.
secrets.
Esme's gonna think really hard and do this face.
Well, that voice right there, that's not your parents. You can go back and get your implants. There are no voices in your head, Esme. That's real.
Say,
Scavis is his name. He's a man of many voices, many whispers.
so for the last 10 years that I've been kind of convincing myself that this is just like a logical coping mechanism to deal with my trauma, you mean to tell me that I've got like some kind of demon in my head?
Exactly that, but not a demon. A fae.
Then what?
A fae.
Why do I have a fae in my head?
Esme, you know you're not human, don't you?
What are you talking about?
Those buns on your head. The slow
Yeah.
aging. The buns cover something up. Feel them. They're solid.
My parents just told me I was a freak, that I was born like that. I just...
If so, you're a beautiful freak. This is gonna take time.
If I'm not a human...
A fairy. Your friend, Kellyanne. She's a fairy. She's beautiful.
A fairy? Like those things from fairy tales?
No, a fairy. The daughter of an elf and a demon.
But my parents were both humans.
The people that raised you were, yes. This is a lot to take in.
I'll call you back. And she's gonna, like, run out.
Do you know what? I think we're going to end there.
And get the implants. She's gonna run out and get the implants. Get the implants.
You can... Okay.
Get the implants.
You're going to the surgery, are you?
Yeah, because...
You go in and he looks at you. Well, that was quick. If I might say, you look a little bit more worried than you were in the first place.
I'm ready to change.
That's good. It's a good start.
How deep can you go?
Very, but perhaps I might do something for free first. Something we call a revisit. It's like recovering a memory. One moment in crystal clear detail.
Could use some of that.
We don't do this often, but take a seat.
And on top of that, can I get a Stoker and upgrade proficiency and critical
We'll
information?
get to that afterwards.
Okay.
And he straps in your legs and your arms and puts a strap across your forehead.
Is there like a consent form for this?
Yes. You consented. And then he places his hands on your temples. And you see yourself. Although, I don't know if you'll recognize it as yourself. Give me an insight check.
Ooh, that's a 10. Actually, don't tell me if it succeeds or not. I saved a 17 earlier, so that's a 19.
That will succeed. Good decision. Excellent usage. And you see a child, maybe a year and a half old, slightly elven ears, but only slightly, being handed to two people you recognize as your parents. I know. Around its neck is a necklace, a simple teardrop pendant. You remember this. You lost it when you were 6, 7. You see the smiles on the faces of the new parents. But there's sadness in the elven woman's eyes. And she walks away. As you come to, he looks at you. Did you find what you were looking for?
I found a lot of things to unpack.
Did you want those upgrades?
Yeah,
I'm shocked
I
the
don't even
system might do
recognize
you good.
myself.
What did you want, sorry? Critical information?
Stoker, upgrade proficiency, and critical information.
What sort of critical information were you looking to get?
Just a basic one. I saw that you only sell one, right?
No, critical information, you need to choose a specific book, tome, or person for the information. The person will need to be willing.
Let's go for a book because I'm going to be doing a lot of reading.
Did you have a particular book in mind?
First of all, I need to figure out who I am. Everything else comes after.
Maybe hold off on that one for now, then. And he will give you Stoker and Charisma, correct?
Yeah.
Upgrading Charisma.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get 2 proficiencies then.
Okay. Proficiencies in...
Sleight of hand and performance.
You weren't proficient in performance? Brave.
Yeah.
Oh, I said you weren't already? Very well.
No, I was, but it will add more, right?
No, if you're proficient, you'll need to purchase expertise.
Oh.
Does he do that? I'm not sure he does.
No, he does not.
No, you'll need to go to Gehenna for that one, friend. Oh, yes, he does. Oh, no. No, he doesn't. He does it as, yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry, yeah. Not that kind of proficiency. I see what you mean now.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I don't know why I've decided to be stupid enough to call it proficiency. Yes, okay. He will be able to give you that. That's fine. You will need to take knowledge and then proficiency.
Cool, I can do that.
Okay. So I'm assuming for now you just want knowledge in sleight of hand and in performance. Because proficiency stacks on top, right?
Yeah, I'll take both. I'll take proficiency in performance and sleight of hand.
Okay. So that will cost you 3,000, 6,000, 12,000, 18,000, 23,000.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. And you will be able to grab all your wonderful charisma. And you will now have +6 to performance and sleight of hand.
Criminal.
Look at you go. And you feel a bright white light and a moment of peace in between each one. A white light, euphoria, and peace. A white light, euphoria, and peace. But the peace stays with you after the last one. As for a few moments it lingers on. You remember your troubles, but for 1 minute they don't matter. And then they do. And you're back to the same situation you were before. Dreams, Frost. You witnessed this.
Yeah.
I left, remember?
Oh, you left?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I left a long
So
time ago.
Frost, you witnessed this.
Yeah, okay.
You watched Esme go between losing her mind and becoming a different person, and deciding to become a different person, and leaving and coming back, and go through ecstasy and peace, and I wouldn't wish that on anyone. Yeah. What do you do?
Fucking hell. You were right there, Esme?
There's a lot that I need to figure out, but there's only one name that I need information right now. Could you just remind me of the name of the guy that's in my head?
Skevris.
Skivers, and ever since I've been using magic, I've had this guy speak in my head, so there has to be a connection between my magic and who he is.
Well, I guess beyond anything I could ever possibly hope to understand, but it suddenly looks like from within the space of, well, half an hour, if that, you've been on one hell of a wild ride.
When you're ready, Esme, give me an insight check.
That's a 15.
You realize, I mean, you were kind of told that Skevris is a demon. Or a fae, rather. Sorry, a fae. You might be able to read up on them in the library?
Is Lucas still there?
No.
Oh.
And it was a fae, not a devil or a demon. I just confused myself there. That was definitely a fae.
So I'll ask first. Do you know if it's possible for fae to grant magical powers?
I don't even have the foggiest of an idea. That's way beyond anything I know. I honestly wouldn't even know who could tell you the answer to that either.
Well, myself. I'll pull out my scroll of foresight. I think if...
Not the use I had in mind, but I like it. It's not actually a scroll. Let's remind you of this. This is an ability internally. Where you will channel all of your power into one moment. And for that you may ask 3 questions. Each to be answered truthfully.
I'm gonna channel all of my power into the moment where I killed my adoptive parents.
And there you see a fairy. Or perhaps just a fae. But he appears like a fairy. Sitting in the air above your mother's shoulder. Watching. Tears in his eyes. He takes your cheek and caresses it. And vanishes inwards. You may ask 2 more questions.
Where are my birth parents?
Dead. Your father returned to the abyss. Your mother died within months of giving you to your adoptive parents. She gave you up because she was dying. As the Sylvan retreated, she couldn't live in these lands. Josh,
Can I
that's
save
awful.
the last question for later? Because Esme's going through a lot right now.
This is your last question. You'll ask it now.
Can I
or you
save
lose
it for later?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm actually crying. Um. How who can I trust?
You can only trust those you choose. And even then, it's not a guarantee. And then you hear a voice in your head, quiet, low. You can trust me. I'm Skevrus. You didn't think you could really read the future in those cards, did you?
Who are you? Did you kill my parents?
You killed your parents. And you needed someone. A guide. Someone to watch over you, keep you safe. Someone to tell you when it was the wrong mark. Someone to tell you when they were hiding something.
So you've been guiding me this whole time?
They call me the Fae of Whispers. But now it must be your choice. A pact between us. And I will guide you and help you on your path. And you will find out where the Shinsei hides.
Where who hides?
The Shinsei. Divinity. Balance.
1 second. Well, I'm gonna stretch my hand out and say, you're the oldest friend I've got.
And the best. And you will take 3 levels in Warlock. And your Warlock Pact is homebrew and will be given to you later on.
And that's me's gonna go home because I've been speaking a lot now, and I'm gonna sleep.
And you shall lose your addiction on the way. Caldia and Frost, you witness Esme talking in silence.
By the way, I realized earlier in another session that Killian was able to recognize the fairy. Would she have recognized Esme as one at some point?
100%.
Okay, so Killian just didn't say anything because.
I figured you. Sorry, I thought you knew. I thought she was just being very gentle and tactful.
Well, I know Killian would be, but
yeah,
that was up to you to decide.
So, as the 3 of you head back, we flick first to Lucas. Oh, sorry, go on. You may continue.
Esme, you doing okay over there? You've been through, like, fucking... I don't know, it looks like you've been through hell.
I know I give out this appearance that I'm like really confident and really smart, but that's because I feel like I need to control everything, otherwise I'll lose everything. And I just realized I don't have control over anything, so...
There's one thing you do have control over. Your talents and abilities, I'll tell you that much. Damn well one of the best thieves I know, for sure. Rivaling what I can do.
That will do, cat. That will do. And I'll give Frost a hug.
Hey, if you're in the mood, if you feel like you're capable of it soon, that offer of doing that job with me is still up. If you think you can handle it.
Can we do it
Do you
another
wanna-
day? Because there's
Yeah, yeah.
And so we'll leave you walking
Yeah,
back,
okay.
and we'll flick to Lucas.
Wait,
So
ever
we got-
since the beginning of the session, I said I wanted to go to the Iron Needle.
Yep, that's where you're gonna head.
Oh shit.
As you guys head up, because the Eye Needle's in Jura's Upper, right? So as you guys head up from Damnation, you can drop Esme and Frost off, and you can head to the Eye Needle. But we are
Okay,
going.
I don't need to roleplay it.
Oh,
Can I just pick it up
I'd like
and
to take you to
do
the
my-
Eye Needle. I'd like to take you to the Eye Needle. There's something there for you. Lucas, you're storming through the streets of Damnation up to the Merry Minstrel, and you see a woman leaving the tavern just before you. But as she goes, her bag catches on the handle of the door and drops to the floor behind her. You look around, but nobody else was paying attention.
Bear with me a second.
Are you rolling to decide what you're going to do with it?
No. I'm thinking, what's the bag made out of?
Silk.
Yeah, spell's not specific enough.
Sorry, is that Lavi? Would you mind just muting for a
Yeah.
moment? We can hear something from your background. Thanks. Carry on, Josh. As you pick up the silk bag, you hear a rattle from inside.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna pick it up.
Oh, you're not picking up?
No, no.
You're just going to leave it?
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't care.
very good. Well, in that case, somebody else will find it.
Sorry, before when Strider came back to the house to drop off the puppies, did he also give Delilah the disc?
Pass? No. He will hold on to it till next
No.
episode.
Right, okay, right. Okay, and Delilah's not there, is she?
No.
She's at Thingy's house.
Exactly. She's at Dane's place.
Would I know what that is?
Yeah.
Then I'll go there.
Okay. You head over to 21 Bonus Avenue. I've been here once before. You see a large wooden door with a knocker on it. You wait a moment. Near a minute. And eventually, the door opens. Lucas, what's up?
I'd like to speak to Delilah.
Yeah? I thought you hated her.
I can't speak to people I hate.
She is now my adoptive daughter. Is what you're gonna say gonna hurt?
Probably.
Why should I let you in? I don't want
She'll
her to
find
hurt.
out sooner or later.
You have information for her.
Yes,
Can I listen?
if you must.
Thanks. Come on in. You enter into a hallway, marble flooring. Beautiful dark wooden spiraling staircase going up. You get the impression that this house is beyond Dane's means.
Yeah, I was just gonna say marble.
He smiles
See.
up at you. This is my mother's house. I inherited it. It's a luxury. Come through. He leads you through a fine front room into a back room that seems to have been in the process of being converted for Delilah, as a sort of playroom, if you like. And she's probably 13 or 14 in human years, so when I say playroom, it's more, there's some musical instruments dotted around, there's, a nice squishy sofa for her, that sort of stuff. And she sat there playing with a puzzle box. She looks up. Lucas? Right, apparently she dropped her puzzle box. Carry on.
I need to tell you something.
Yeah.
Your mother
my mother. What about her?
What do you know of her?
She's an angel. She cared for me a lot when I was young. And then about a year ago, when my father left, she started going to Gehenna and getting these day trip, live another life implants. She stopped listening to me. She often stopped talking to me. She stopped looking at me directly. And then one day, she brought me here. She set me outside the Merry Minstrel and told me to look for Simon and ask him about the silver bullet. I never saw her again.
Sorry, this isn't Lucas. Never saw her again. That wasn't that long ago.
It was only 4 days ago.
Such a weird phrasing.
I haven't seen her since, is what I should have said. Go on.
Well, she's alive and seemingly well now that we helped her.
You helped my mother? You saw my mother?
Yes, she gave us something to help you with your dreams, your visions.
So she
I
still
don't
cares?
have it. What?
She still cares.
Yes. I don't have the thing to help you on me. Strider does, so I'm sure he'll drop it off at some point and give you it. I don't know. I suspect that she'd want to see you now and explain some things. I just thought you should know.
Why did you come? You don't care.
To tell you. What?
You said you didn't care. Spit it out.
Sorry, I don't know why I'm like nervous laughing. I don't. I just thought you should know, okay?
So it seems to me.
And then I'm
like
going
you
to
do.
turn around to walk out.
She smiles. Hey, Lucas.
I'm going to stop, but not turn around. What?
Thanks.
Okay, I'm going to storm out.
Mm-hmm.
And then, as a player, I know it's illegal, but I'm going to fly. I hope I don't get shot down. I'm going to fly and then, fly to, a field. Just a grass field. If there's one around, is there not? There's no nature in this place.
The lands surrounding Juras are awful. There's deep, thick wilderness.
Yeah, sure, I'll take that.
As you fly over the gates, you hear somebody shouting, "Stop! Stop! You can't fly in the..." Oh, he's gone now, I guess.
What a great law that is.
You can't do much about it, can they?
Okay,
Don't you find yourself above the deep wilderness?
As I get above the forest, I'm gonna nosedive down and forgive the description. I'm gonna superhero land.
Yep, on one knee.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna just start punching the ground repeatedly, and just punch after punch. And then as the punch is slow, I'm gonna start crying and crying. And then as the punches stop, I'm just gonna ball my body up and just sob.
Leave Lucas there. We come to dreams. Just got something a little bit more mundane in mind. As you reach the library or the bookstore, which are you going to?
Yeah, to the bookstore.
Okay.
Looking for any book on languages, really.
Tomes and trivia, behind which
Nice.
sits a gnome with a pair of spectacles on his nose. Oh, hello.
Hey,
What can I do for you?
you got a book on languages?
We got loads. What kind of language?
Shit, what you got? I'm kind of trying to learn anything here. I just got an implant and I want to use it.
Well, language? How about Gnomish?
Yeah. Oh, man, aren't you guys kind of rare?
Depends where you come from.
Uh,
There's loads of us over the border in Sartisha.
not sure. Why not? I'll start with Gnomish.
You doing it for the high? With the implant?
No.
Or you want to learn the language? You know, you can read a book.
Yeah.
Just saying. You don't have to take the info. You can just read the book.
I know. But
One book on Gnomish. From
I'll take a
Common,
book on
I assume?
yeah.
Very
We'll
good.
start with that.
3,000. 3,300. Sorry, I did not mean to overcharge you like that. 300.
Yeah, I was like, keep that
fuck
fucking
off.
book.
I was reading the implant for the language and looking at the price of that, and it just my brain just didn't contribute.
Shit, I might as well hire them at that point.
It's
thanks.
300. Fantastic.
Thanks.
No problem.
Besides, reading the book takes too long out of my life. I don't plan to be alive that long.
Very good. And you're done with him. You headed anywhere?
No, I head back to the house and
Okay.
probably sit at the kitchen table and stare at a wall.
So as we come to Kelnian, Esme and Frost, you come up from Damnation into the Merry Minstrel Tavern. As you reach the doorway, you see a bag on the floor by the door. Silk. You look around, but nobody's paying attention.
Gonna head on over to the bag and have a look at the bag itself.
It's made of silk, it's black. It appears to be a woman's clutch.
I'm gonna take a little peek inside. What's in there?
Some really expensive jewelry. And a card. A loyalty card for the Fair Duck. With a name on it. And a strange ring that appears to be emanating magic.
Emanating magic. Can I take a little look at the ring?
It's fair to say you're not somebody who's going to understand what kind of magic it is. You just understand that it's magic.
Okay. Kellyanne, does this...
Are you having a look at the loyalty card?
Something you could have a look. Yeah, I'll have a look at the loyalty card, yeah.
It's got the name Elena Gorvrash on it. The Gorvrash family live in Jurazapa, you would have heard of them. And the head of the house is a politician. Fairly important one.
Kellyanne, this ring, do you reckon you could understand anything about this thing, or have you got no chance in hell with it?
Let me get this straight. The rogue couldn't understand the ring, so he handed it to the other rogue.
Hey, it's
Cool.
I'm also a ranger, though.
No, Kellyanne isn't going to have the fucking foggiest as to what this does.
Wait.
You might try Esme. Just throwing it out there. She's like triple magic classes. Kellyanne,
she'd love you, know.
Sorry, go on, Kellyanne.
So the person, the name on the card is spelled Elena, like
No.
your.
No. Alena. It's in Twitch chat. Alena Gorvrash.
That's fine. Any idea of what's going on in this ring?
You know, you said we can cast detect magic, and if we focus on only one object.
But you could also just make an Arcana check. Up to you.
I'll do Arcana first. Yeah, I'll do Arcana first.
Yeah.
I'm not talking to anyone, by the way. Esme's very shook right now.
That's fine. Oh, no rolling.
Pardon me.
That's right.
Need to get back on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, detect magic will tell you the nature of the magic, but it won't necessarily tell you what the magic is. It will just tell you the school. Whereas an Arcana check,
I'm gonna use a luck
can
point.
get a 10. Oh, okay.
That's a nat 20, and I'm just gonna message Kelliard and just relay everything because Esme cannot talk right now.
This is a ring of water repulsion. It gives resistance to cold, and rain will not touch the wearer.
Right, I'm gonna grab the bag and just
There's also 2 necklaces, a
palm it straight
bracelet.
off in Esme's direction.
Technically, only Kelliard knows this. So.
Yeah, no, Kellyanne knows what the ring is. You haven't got a clue whether Esme's responded or not, but you are holding a bag full of expensive jewelry.
Yeah, I'm palming it straight off to Esme.
Okay. We've heard her make all the decisions. She must be in a great place right now.
It's my gift to Esme, that's all.
Okay. It's fair to say Esme will probably make that decision at a later date, correct? Okay. Fantastic. And as you guys, Esme and Frost, head back to the Silver Bullet, Kellyanne, would you like to walk onto the Iron Needle?
Yes, please.
Long overdue.
It's been a while.
As you enter the Iron Needle, there is a male there. Earth Genasi, sorry. His name is Torsten. And he looks over at you. Oh, good afternoon. Can I do something for you?
Yes, I'm looking for a light crossbow and crossbow bolts. And
Magical?
also no,
Okay. Problem.
and I'm also looking for a short bow and some, arrows.
I think I've got a bow out the back somewhere. Let me go and have a look. He'll go and scurry out the back and searches around, and he comes out with a short bow. It looks fairly ancient in make, but sturdy enough. 20 arrows, 20 crossbow bolts?
Yes.
Excellent. That will be a total of 750, 1,000, 1,020, 1,040, please. Oh, sorry, no, 1,040 minus 150. Will be 890. I'll charge you for a longbow instead of a short bow. 890.
Oh, okay.
Anything else for you?
Alright, thanks, bye. Nope.
Okay. And as you head out, you bump into Simon from the collision. Hey. Called the inn, right?
Yes.
Do you run a casino in Damnation?
Yes, I do. I mean, I haven't been there in a while, though.
One of your card dealers. She's a changeling. Did you hire her, or did your manager?
I don't know, did I?
It's up to you. That's entirely up to you.
Okay, yes, I did hire her.
Was she paid?
Yes?
Interesting. What are your views on slavery?
I don't think it's right, but the world goes round, I guess. I mean, there's not much little old me can do about it, but I treat everyone the same way for the most part.
I thought you might have a fairer view on it. I got a job for you guys. Details are in this folder. It's anti-slavery.
Okay, cool.
If you want to take me up on it, you guys have my number.
We'll look into it. I'll have to run it over with Strider.
Yeah, of course. But I just thought you might present a better face on it than some of the others might.
Why would you think that?
I don't think you're particularly evil, nor particularly overly generous, but I do think you're fair. I think you have a sense of justice.
I feel like that puts me in a pretty neutral zone when it comes to slavery as well, if you think of me that way.
I don't think you'd see slavery as fair. Equal opportunity, right? But maybe I'm just guessing.
I could tell the DM is picking on me just because I have a soft spot for changelings. As a player.
I have to find your buttons. He looks at you and he says, well, it's up to you how you present it, but the job's a good pay. It isn't easy, though.
Again, it's up to Strider.
Excellent. Well, have a good day, man. And...
You too.
Is that a bow? Have you got kids?
I almost did. Why?
The bow's not for a child?
No.
You mean to wield a bow as a weapon?
When the time comes to it, yes. I fear that my sniper rifle isn't gonna get all the jobs done. It's nice to have something at my disposal.
There's a difference in power.
If it ever comes down to it.
But, whatever floats your boat. And he'll head off. That's to give you an impression from the whole world that that's the look you're going to get from anybody when you pull a bow out. They're going to be very confused.
I can reload.
I know.
So, like,
I know
your
your reason for it's perfectly logical, but the world's just like, what the fuck? And as you head back to the Silver Bullet, you will convene. There are 6 puppies, 2 very overexcited women playing with them, an old dog that appears to be tired and curling up in the corner, although well healed. And it's early evening. And we shall end there. So, Strider had to head out. He had another session. We heard his MVP. And it was Frost shooting up Animal Handler. I come first to Kira, who spent the majority of this episode quiet. I do apologise.
No problem.
But I hope you felt that when you were focused on, it was a focus. What was your MVP?
The sheer difference in this group and how they handle their compared to other campaigns I've been in. Yeah. This is a very different feel.
Can you give an example?
Like, you know, Draft No Keep or well, Draft No Keep mostly. It's I could say like the cast also, you know. Like a Draft No Keep, everyone has like their traumas, you know? But everyone deals with it in a different way. You know, in terms of like the group handles it together.
Yeah.
Handles it like a, you know, like a family would. And here, not so much.
It's a very different feel, isn't it? It's like
it's a very
six individuals.
Different feel. It's a very different feel, and you know, people, you know, I've noticed people are getting lost in the shuffle. But I think they prefer it that way. So that's probably my MVP.
Cool.
I like it. That's very similar to mine. I come next to Lavi.
It was a very emotional episode for, you know, Esme and Lucas. So, you know, mad props to them for bringing out the emotion. I would say that's about it. Like, in all the campaigns I'm in, there's not a lot of emotion. Evil Sagravia, obviously, there's not going to be any. Cassiopeia, it's more of, like, moments, but it's not necessarily emotion. It's more of epic moments. Milturn, you know, I'm a screaming
If
crab.
we can find an emotion in Milton, please send it my way. I'm looking for one. Yeah, no, I agree. There's a real difference to this one.
So yeah, props. My MVPs are Esme and Lucas
Well,
for that.
Speaking of them, Josh, your MVP.
Yeah, I mean, there was some really good dramatic moments, and definitely props to Bruno for bringing out the emotions. But I'm actually gonna give it to a different Esme moment.
Yeah.
And it's when Lily pulled out the tarot card, and Esme's like, "You don't know me, woman."
It was good. It was good. There was so much sass in that moment. It was fabulous.
Yeah, I think that.
Yeah. Jamal.
I'm gonna have to be that person and say, for me, I cannot give an MVP for the session because there was so much in the session that was fucking brilliant.
Oh.
Like, when the entire session, even when it's just a shopping session, has so many high point moments, so many interesting things that have happened and gone on, and so many great conversations and moments. How can I really pick from that?
Good.
You know?
You're in the right place.
Like, a lot of the moments really just didn't have anything to do with me, or I wasn't even there, or it wasn't even going on with me. So, you know, just from a spectator perspective on a lot of it, I'm like, fucking hell.
Good.
Like,
We'll start playing with your emotions next week.
oh, God.
Bruno.
I think coming into the session today, my mindset was very much like, this is going to be a shopping session. We're going to go out, we're going to steal some watches.
That's Xerxes. We don't do it the same way.
Yeah, that reminds me as well. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah. That reminded me as well. Another little small MVP moment for me as well. The fact that we went out and my express intention was to bring Esme along on a job as well. And we never got around to doing the fucking job.
Wasn't intended.
No. Yeah, sorry. I had to drop that one in now that you mentioned it.
Okay.
Sorry, go back to Esme.
Sorry,
Yeah, I
carry on,
interrupted.
Bruno.
I apologize.
So, like, when I first pictured Arxos, I never actually thought that, like, we were gonna go deep into the characters and, like, actually unpack all that stuff. So I really, really appreciate being able to show a different side of Esme, because obviously I do portray her, like, very, ha ha ha, I'm so goofy, look at me, I just want to steal.
So quirky.
Yeah, I know. So it was really good to actually be able to kind of be faced with a more dark side of the character. My MVPs, Lavi, my MVP for you is quite early in the session when you just jumped on the guy with the sniper. That was so funny. For some reason,
Oh,
that
that was
so
so
funny.
Point
good.
blank sniper. Yeah, I love that.
And I actually have
So
another
good.
one. There was quite a lot of MVPs. When you walked into the shop with me and you just like went straight in to seduce the guy and then you just shouted at him.
It was
like,
a lot of fun snapping.
yeah. I was muted because I didn't want to like step on your toes, but I was like, yes. I do have an MVP for Strider, even though he's not
Yeah.
here anymore. When he stood up for the girl in the house, I was like, yes, I wish someone had done that for baby Esme. Lucas being angsty towards the girl and the mom stuff, that was like such a perfect contrast for like everybody else gonna be like, let's take the kid and protect her. And I love that conflict. And then Dreams. This was during your dream sequence. I just thought that was so much fun, just like watching that and like listening to that. I was living my best life. It's like,
I'm going to be
there's a
honest,
woman
that
in
was
white.
half my notes were what would happen if Dream smoked a Havana. It's like, because it had to be textured, right? But it's, you know, it's hard to think of those things in the moment.
The fact that Dreams was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go do drugs, fuck the party. And then for Frost, I think this was the first session where Esme and Frost actually connected, which is so beautiful, and I love that. And
love
that's
that
like,
too.
it actually got me like as a player in the feels. So like when the fact that you built that bridge, because that was definitely Frost building that bridge. That was
Wait, it was me?
Yeah, you
Oh,
reached
yeah,
out.
100%. Yeah,
You know, in your own
You
little
reached
way. You know, hey, you're good at thieving. You know, it was very much, yeah. It was a really in Frost's character moment of reaching out. I've got a few moments that perhaps stand out a little differently to me. Lucas storming off up to the platform, looking over, and his complete inability to process the emotions in talking to Kellyanne. If anything, the fact that he couldn't talk about it or wouldn't talk about it in detail made it more emotional. I loved that. Frost's complete ecstasy in a gun shop was just beautiful. I loved it. He was just like so spoiled with all these little upgrades, and oh my god, we can play with my gun. I was like, yeah, that was fabulous. I've really enjoyed the dream session with Dream, the scrying session.
Yeah, it
with
was
Dream.
really good.
Obviously, I mean, I wrote it, but it's still Kira's attention to it and the sort of depth of it, and yeah, I really look forward to it, seeing more of it. Especially, another minor MVP was just Kira's sort of absolute stock moment where he finished his implants and got the brief vision and was like, do I, don't I, do I, don't I, do I, don't I, do I need another implant? Do I want another implant? Do I just want that high? Like, I don't even know what I want. Like, fuck this, I'm out. That was beautiful. Esme's determination to bring a bull home. Just, you can't beat that. Like, what the fuck? I had different lines written down for all the things you could do with the dogs. I didn't even consider that you'd try and take the bull with you. It's currently chained up outside the Silver Bullet. Fuck knows what you're going to do with it, but you'll work it out next episode. Lavi's complete determination to finish a sentence, regardless of whether the mic or anybody else wants to get in the way. I love it. Thank you so much for persevering, because when you do talk, it really does make a big difference. I love how well you know Kellyanne. And how hard you fought against getting involved in an emotional conflict with Simon. Regardless of the fact he's dangling, he's like, he's gonna pull on these strings.
Oh, that's the hardest part about playing Killiard, is that she's designed to be neutral, and there are things I feel very strongly about, but I can't show it.
Yeah.
Like changelings, like
Yeah.
I love
And
changelings,
puppies.
or like helping the angel, the angel lady.
Yeah, that's good. And yeah, I mean, overall, I love that this was a shopping episode, and it just wasn't a shopping episode, so I really enjoyed
Yeah,
that.
it really didn't feel like it,
so
did it?
we summarize with our karma. Lucas,
Oh god, here we go.
-1. You gain a -2 for your complete disparaging of the poor angel woman. But you gained one back for the way you
Fuck
spoke.
that poor angel woman.
Yeah, but you gained one back for the way you spoke to the daughter. Whether you meant it or not, there was heart there. You also neither lost nor gained a point for just leaving the bag on the fucking floor. Brilliant, loved it.
I was actually, I was looking at that to see if I could like make because I was thinking maybe the bag would be leather and I could just like rot it away. But then the spell's not that specific, so
no.
I just decided Lucas isn't in the mind to be helping people. So yeah, he just left it there.
Yeah.
If anything, he probably would have kicked on his way past.
Dreams, +1. In the moment with the angel, you still fought for her to be looked after. But you were the most neutral of people. You were the closest to not moving at all today. Frost, +1. You also fought for her, but there was a little bit more fight going on. You got a 1.2 as opposed to a 0.8 for Dreams.
So I didn't lose for the cold-blooded murder, and I also didn't lose for the bag.
You gained for the murder. You lost for the bag. I was getting there. Shooting the guy who was torturing the puppies, you gained +1.
For cold-blooded murder? Holy shit! Okay.
That was an asshole.
It wasn't a cold-blooded murder. It was a murder of passion because you felt something positive emotionally.
Fair.
You lost 1 for giving the bag to Esme. that was a given. Kellyanne, 1. You gained 1 for your defense of the angel. You still went with it. You still pushed for her to be freed. Anybody who argued on the side of resurrecting her was gaining 1 there. But like Dreams, you were very close to being neutral. It was a 0.8 episode.
I need to go steal from a charity next episode.
She's determined to stay at 0, but...
Was I really one of the most vocal in support then for saying it's not our decision to make?
No, but you also... I said, are you in favour of resurrecting her? And you went, well, fuck yeah. That was, kind of a given. Esme +2.
Holy shit.
Makes sense.
Yeah, Esme fought hard for the resurrection of the woman and for the benefit of the child, and didn't want the puppies to be tortured either. However, with a standout remark for today, Strider, when you're back, you will discover that you are +4.
What?
Because not only did you get a +1 for your handling of the dogs and a +1 for your handling of the for the woman, you were unconscious last episode and had double karma effects.
Oh shit! So, yeah.
+4.
Well, Esme, I guess we're gonna rob a charity next session.
My karma's gonna go
plummeting. Yeah. So to summarize, I believe that takes us to. Oh, I have to open 2 things at once. I
can tell you where we're at.
Can you, please?
Yep. Strider is at 5. Dreams is at 1.
Yep.
I'm at 1.
Yep.
Kellyanne's at 1.
Mm-hmm.
Esme is at 2.
Yep.
And Lucas is the only one on negative of a -3.
So, just to summarize as well, Lucas gained 2 levels in Divine Soul Sorcerer. These are triple classes.
I'm not sure why I'm a cleric if I'm going to be a divine soul
because things will continue. So you might have guessed from this moment that Esme as well gaining warlock levels means that inevitably some of you will find levels in something else at some point. None of these will be optional. I have asked your opinions, some of you I haven't. Those where I was most confused, I guess I asked the opinions. Those who I was 100% sure about, I didn't need to. So you can assume that at some point you will find your 3rd keystone. You have keystone items, although none of you are at the point of interacting with them yet, but your 3rd keystone is your character. And certain moments will allow you to unlock certain levels.
I've remembered as well. I had one question which I never got around to asking.
Yep.
Lusting Addiction. Where do we go for that, and how much does it cost? What is the service? Because I can't find it in the
You
notes
will not find it anywhere in any notes. You will need to head to the healers and ask them.
Okay, right.
And it is entirely on an individual case-by-case basis.
Okay.
Go on, Esme.
Will we still be able to level normally and choose
Of course.
some levels?
All your levels that you guys take will come after a balanced combat, and you will choose what levels you take. And that is entirely up to you, and we will probably get to 20 on your chosen levels. So that means if you are, for example, a level 2 bard currently, you will be able to get to 20 in bard. Everything else is, well, yet to be seen.
Okay.
Don't be particularly surprised if some of you end up with 5 classes at the end of the game.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, please don't. I've got too many spells.
That's alright, I'm going to give you rage.
Barbarian.
I'm going to give you rage next. No, I'm kidding. The majority of you who have 3 classes will not go any further than that, but they are there to be unlocked.
Don't try me.
I have a strange... I don't recall that conversation. I have a bad feeling about this.
I didn't ask you, just like I didn't ask Lucas.
Okay, I'm just
I had
making
no
sure
idea
I
this was coming. Nope. I chose for you a long time ago.
Oh god.
Yeah, in fact, I think I chose for you before you decided to go Ranger as your second class.
You chose Ranger for me, like.
Yeah, but there's
I have -2 choice.
Yep. No, I think it's going to be brilliant. I laid the options out for you with Ranger. I didn't tell you to go Ranger. I just said I thought it was cool. But let me tell you why you should play Ranger. Best class in the game. Regardless, we will end there. Thank you so much for being here. And if you haven't seen the previous episodes, please check them out on our YouTube. We'll find them over there somewhere. I did forget something, however. So, Esme, you will inevitably open that bag and have a look in it. And when you do so, please roll me a D100.
My god. Have I not had enough today?
I don't know, but you're about to take 4 piercing damage from it.
No.
I'm sorry, Jack.
Give the girl a break.
What did you
Come
get?
on. 43.
43. Let's have a look.
Just give the girl a break.
Oh, that's going to help you. There's a wonderful item here for you to make decisions with when you are lost and truly don't know. The coin of indecision. The coin with the word yes on one side and the word no on the other. If it is flipped at any point, it will land on its edge. How fitting a metaphor.
I know, Jesus.
And you cut yourself on the clasp and took 5 damage opening the damn bag. I don't tend to miss channel redemptions, so I apologise for missing those, but we have had a bit of a spammage today of strange follows. I'm not going to thank any of you, I don't think you exist, but I appreciate the follower numbers. Cheers. And we will end there if you guys would like to say goodbye.
Bye.
Catch you next time.